Came in a little hot. We were a little early, but that's all right. We're here, Bangin Beers podcast. Short staff tonight. We're still dealing with some of the effects of the COVID-19.
We are
short staff, but this is the only show that's still going,
rocking and rolling. Yeah.
The only reason we're doing that is because we do have beers, and we don't want to let the beers sit too long and then review them later, and then we're like, this beer sucks, and the brewer's like, asshole, it's fucking.
How long ago?
Yeah, so we want to kind of keep the beers fresh.
Yes.
This episode is very, very special because we are doing an episode of all beers from New York, some home brewers, and one of our friends made a beer from New York. And
actually,
two of our friends made a beer from New York. So we have two ciders made by Uncle Dan and one from Josh called 3 pound cans. Now this is... All these beers came from us from New York, from our friends from It's Just Beer podcast.
Yes.
We're going to be going up to New York to hang out with those guys very, very soon once this all blows over, if the world doesn't end. Go check out their podcast. They're very, very, very good. They're super funny. You're going to get a little bit of comedy. You're going to learn about beer.
Yeah.
You're going to get some side tangents. You're going to get a lot of craziness, but they're really cool guys. And they play a game on their show called the ABV game. Now, what that is you drink a beer and you guess the ABV, and whoever has the highest total score loses, and they have to do a punishment. And usually it's like a chug a beer or do something. I don't think we're going to do a punishment.
I get it, yeah.
I don't want to make someone chug. We're gonna, because there's only three of us and there's a lot of beers.
I don't mind chugging beer.
Yeah, but that's like your like, you're supposed to chug like a really terrible beer though, like something that's really gross. Like we don't even have something on tap that's like
I don't.
Yeah,
I don't even.
Maybe
have
we'll make
like
someone eat a dog biscuit or something. I don't know.
The dog biscuit.
I mean, but
I'm also not scared of eating dog biscuits.
Yeah, Heidi does it all the time. Yes, she does. She's like, if my dog's eating it, I'm trying it, and she takes a little nibble. Right. Not the food, just the beef, like the dog jerkies and stuff.
You get one of those like gravy, like milk bone dog biscuits where it's like molasses sticky.
Yeah. So we have a pretty cool lineup. So when we do this, we're not gonna go on Untapped and pull up the brewery and talk about the brewery. We're just gonna kind of see the can, kind of go from there. All the cans, so you know we're not cheating, all have black tape on them where the ABV is. Yep. Yeah. So you definitely know it's legit. I think what we should do is we should start with our buddies' beers first.
Yes, I agree with that 100%.
Great idea.
And then we'll go down. Like I honestly don't even know what we have here. I'll kind of give a little bit. So we'll go with the cans we got. So this is from Monkish. It's called Till the Wheels Fall Off. It looks like a UPS truck, and it's a double Indian Pale Ale. We have a Nightmare beer, Nightmare Brewing,
which is Blood Eagle.
This is Blood Eagle.
Great can art.
Yeah, this can art on this is fantastic. We are going to do a whole Nightmare episode soon. I know Jason actually went out and even bought the original artwork.
Right.
Yeah, off the website. So we're looking forward to that soon. Then we got Aeronaut from...
I have no idea where that's from.
So this is by Aeronaut Brewing Company, and it's called Imperial Galaxy. I don't know that word.
Imperial Galactic.
Galactic.
Here, let me read it.
It's a really long C word. Let's just then Barrier. We've had some Barrier Brewing before.
Yeah, and they gave us the Blue Shell one.
Oh, Ben, I think this can's going on the table. I know you like keeping cans, but I think because I think Blue Shell, the UPS one, Nightmare are all going on the table. I think.
Okay.
I think we're going to cut those out and put them on the table.
Okay.
That Blue Shell is awesome. I almost bought a Blue Shell pin off of Wish.
Yeah.
But I was like, I don't want it. We shouldn't probably order stuff from other countries right now with this all going on.
Yeah.
So we'll wait. But yeah, there's like, you can get like a Blue Shell pin. It's fine. You know what the Blue Shell is, right? Are you a video game nerd?
I am not.
Mario Kart. So if you're in dead last and you get a power up, you always get this blue shell, and what it does, it just hits the leader.
Oh,
it's supposed to like rebalance the field. This is called
really change the tide.
Yeah, so this is called the Super Cat Daddy, and this is from Beer True Brewing Company. And it's just a dude with his shirt off drinking a beer. I like it. I like it a lot.
Simple.
Sounds like
right to
Saturdays.
the point.
Clemson Brewer. This is My Town Sunset. This is a sour ale with blood orange and strawberry. That sounds fucking fantastic.
That does sound great.
I wasn't reading what type these are. So I'm sorry. Nightmare is
That's a sour.
I think I said this one right.
That's a double India Pale Ale.
This is also, I believe,
that's an
Indian Pale Ale, an IPA. This is a.
I think that might be a pale
New
ale.
England style.
New England. Ooh, New England style. There we go.
This is a triple New England. This is a
boy.
sour.
and that's a
then
triple.
This is a triple from This is Laboratory Waves by
Equilibrium.
Equilibrium.
All
This is a
right.
good lineup. These
It's
are
a
really.
great
These are.
lineup.
This is a solid lineup. Is right.
guys-
Thanks,
yeah.
guys.
You guys didn't fuck around. You gave us some really good beers.
I kind of felt like shit now with it. With
Yeah, you
our
sent-
Kraken
you s-
bread. I said 6. I gave them like 6 cans, and they're like, "Hey, we're gonna get you 12." I'm like, "What?" Like, I'm like, "What?"
Listen, they secretly had a dick measuring contest and we lost. We lost. If you guys like what you hear, go check us out over on Facebook. It is Bangin Beers Podcast. We do have merch. We do have a lot of cool stuff. Actually, you're rocking your brand new hoodie,
I got the Bangin Beers, the Beer Hub logo.
Beer Hub logo. I got my hoodie.
The gray.
I got
Super comfortable,
I
by
got
the
it
way.
in gray. I think it looks awesome in gray.
It does look nice.
Yeah. Yeah, very, very comfortable.
Super comfortable.
Hoodies
Soft.
are very soft. Hoodies are $25. If you can find hoodies that price anywhere else, you let me know. I don't think it's very possible. Most t-shirts are sold for $25. We're selling hoodies. So go get it. Get
That's
it while you
nutty.
can. We're it's not about making the money at this point. I just want the logo out there. I want people
Right.
to know we exist. I want to get it up there. All right, Ben. You probably have your Swiss Army knife and everything on you because you're like fucking MacGyver.
You are freaking right.
I knew it. All right, let's cut that tape. Now this one is going to maybe have a possible little sediment going on, and he did say to slow pour it. It should be a slow pour.
Yeah.
Let me read what he said real quick. Just
He
to make
did
sure.
send the same thing to me too as well. So
All right. I also told Ben about my homebrew. I'll let you know as well, but pour it slow because I had to bottle carb it, and there may be some sugar fermented slightly at the bottom of the barrel. It should dissolve in. Well, should we maybe give it one of these numbers?
I'll give it a little number here. Oh yeah, I see the
No, there's a-
cinnamon
yeah,
on
there's a
that.
good
That's
bit
a
down
nice
there.
little
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not worried about a little bit.
Quarter
Of,
inch.
It won't kill you. It just might.
well.
It might be a little yucky at the bottom, but give it a little bit of a mixer upper. All right, and then let's pour that up. What does it say on this? So this is a sour.
It's a 3 pound can. 3 pound cans. It's a sour IPA with apricot puree.
I'm excited,
That sounds delicious.
and we're gonna bring these bottles back for you guys as well. Maybe we shouldn't have shook it. That was probably a terrible idea. Wait, hold on, stop. Go get paper towels real quick.
Okay.
Yeah. So, how you been doing with this the virus? You've been still working.
I've been working, yep, but staying at home the whole time, you know.
Are you work from home?
No.
Oh,
I
yeah.
go to work and then just right home.
Yeah, our social circle. I know people watching are probably like, "Oh my god, you're not social distancing. You're not listen. I only see my wife, and the only other 2 people that I've seen since this virus is used to.
Yeah, same.
Yeah,
So.
I probably only see 3 or 4 people a day, but I'm at work. Literally not with
your whole
anyone.
office is pretty much closed. It's
Pretty
only
much
few-
it's me, another person, the manager, and the security officer, and that's pretty much it.
Right.
So everybody else is teleworking.
Mm-hmm.
So guess who gets the job to do everything else and send them their work? You got it.
Nailed it. Yeah. So if you do notice, some of the guys, some of the episodes you're going to see, because like I said, we're going to release these every Sunday. Some of the guys aren't at the table. The reason for that is Ben lives now literally a couple blocks away. Spive lives Spive.
Yeah, we
Spive
got it.
lives,
Yeah.
I always say Spiv. I want to say Spiv for some reason. Spive lives a couple blocks away, so
Wow.
we're literally walking distance of one another. So if we do have a couple beers, if it's too bad, we can walk from here. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's not terrible.
This
So that-
smells magnificent, by the way.
It does have a really good smell.
Wow, that's like the Bobby root of beer, sours.
Bobby
it smells
Root.
glorious.
So it does.
You gotta explain what you mean by that.
So Bobby Roode's song, he does a Nature Boy Ric Flair gimmick in a way, and his theme song it says glorious,
And
it's
he's not here to take pictures of the beer.
arena rock, it's an arena rock song. It's the coolest shit. So, but that smells delicious.
I feel like we might have to reintroduce Ben to all our viewers. He has a slightly different look.
Yeah, he shaved his
than he's
beard.
had.
So
Yeah,
weird.
well, I got hammered after the live stream, and then I was like, you know what? I got home. I said, fuck it. I'm shaving the beard off. I cut it and I shaved it, and I'm done.
Can we tell them what happened yesterday at your house?
What happened yesterday?
That's a green light for me. Ben just moved into his house. Super proud of you. Congratulations.
Congratulations,
Finally.
Ben.
Over on Line Street, right?
It took a year and a month almost.
You're on Line Street. Is that what the street?
Line Street.
Yeah, Line Street.
We're Line Street neighbors.
Yeah, are you on Line Street as well?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh shit, we could have drove together.
Yeah.
Could have commuted.
How fun it would be if you guys are like literally a couple of houses down from each other.
I think you're on South, right?
I'm on south,
Yeah, and I'm on north.
Oh,
So
you're on north. You're the
you're
very
across
opposite end.
You're
Yep.
across the street, across the
Across, yep.
whatever. What is that? 54.
Like on Oak Street, you're talking.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
Like across from Romans.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm up by St. Anne's.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So we go to Ben's house. We're hanging out. My back was still killing me, so I was like sitting and walking and hobbling around. And
He looked like he, I don't know, fighting got beat up a little
my
bit.
back is still fucked up. Monday though, I'm gonna really I'm gonna start doing my yoga even though I'm in pain and just try to work it out.
Hey, work
Stretch
it
it
out.
out.
Is right. Yeah.
So I go in his bathroom and he has like a little safe in there, and he
I know
busts
what
out the
you're talking
key and he pulls it, and then there's a little tube and these weird yellow tubes, and it looks like a small jock strap, like something that cups. We're like, what the fuck is in here? They're not Ben's. They were left there by their previous owner.
Yeah.
And Ben grabs the tube. He's like looking at it, and then we both read it together. It's in Ben's hand, just by the way, and it says hemorrhoid cream. And
I'm like, son of a bitch.
it was heavily used.
Oh,
And I was like, if that's for the butt, I think those yellow things are suppositories.
right.
And the little cup thing, I don't know what that would be for.
I didn't tell my mom about that, so I'm
No?
like, no.
Well, now if
I'll
she,
tell
if,
her.
if she
Now she
listens, if she's listening,
Nah.
we found butt stuff in Ben's bathroom, and it wasn't Ben's. All right, Ben, let's go here for. All right, I have a nice little froth in the top of mine still.
It smells amazing.
The apricot, man.
Ooh, that tastes like a fucking sweet tart. That's
smooth.
fucking straight up smooth sweet tart.
Yeah. It almost tastes
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
man, that apricot's really there.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like they don't. Josh wasn't fucking around when he did the apricot puree, man. Wow. That's like the best.
It's not overly sour either.
No,
Right.
no.
Yeah, it's not overpowering.
That's a good fucking beer.
That is excellent.
And he is a brewer himself.
Yes.
He works for a company, but
Yeah.
this is like his private at home when he tries.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Wow, that's amazing.
I'm
stellar.
gonna text him right now. I'm gonna say this apricot. They might call in later in the episode. They are recording as well.
Wow, that's like fucking straight up sweet tart. All right. I was
That's
gonna
good.
keep mine like concealed, so we were
Yeah.
like,
So that I have it folded so you can kind of.
So yeah, we can
You
write
can
it
write
down.
it,
And be
yeah.
like, we're gonna play a little. Well, rest in peace, Kenny Rogers. The gambler left the building at the right time. So
All right. So 3 pound cans. Can we talk? All right. I know they don't do this. They just kind of. But I kind of want to not give away our answer, right? So when you drink this, what are you thinking? Like, what does it initially do for you?
Right off the bat, it's smooth. It's a little sweet, and you can definitely get the apricot.
Yeah. Does it taste, let's say, higher or lowered?
It tastes like a lower ABV.
It does. It almost tastes. It kind of almost has. It still has a beer characteristics. So I don't want to say like the imprint, how they make those smoothies,
Right.
and it tastes like just juice and there's no booze in it at all. It has that characteristic where it almost tastes like there's no booze in it, but it still tastes like a sour beer.
now keep in mind though too, it does have puree in it. We don't know how much puree is in it, but that may affect the ABV as well.
Okay.
Fun facts.
Right.
You're adding that puree.
Sugar
so.
fermentation.
Yeah. So the sugar can take
So
it down.
I think I might keep it. Well, yeah,
Right.
I think I might keep it the way that I want to keep it. I might be off by one, maybe.
All right.
I think I might
This
be
is
a
gonna
little
be
too
a
high.
This is just
Really?
gonna be a fun experience.
Yeah.
I feel like this could actually be one of those beers that secretly has a higher ABV than you think, and
Now, we can't put this on Untapped either. Now, for me, I drink it. It tastes like apricot juice. It tastes like literally something you would pour out of your... It's like an apricot mimosa to me.
Yeah,
that's a great way to describe it.
Yeah. It kind of like... Like, this is a good breakfast beer.
Yeah, it would be a good.
yeah.
It's an amazing
Brunch
breakfast
beer, yeah.
If this was canned and sold, I would... Now, I'm not sucking his dick here because he's a friend of ours and we're going to go hang out with him. I would seek this out.
Right.
Yeah, that'd be a good
it's definitely that good.
I think I give it like a 4.25.
I was the same. I was thinking the same exact thing.
That's like
4.25.
right on the that's right on the nose.
where I was.
And here's my thing. I don't know if we can check this in if he has it on
You
there.
can actually add in as an entry.
Really?
And we'd be the only 3 that would have it.
Hold on. Obviously, I want to know what we ranked it.
It's unanimous.
That is definitely a solid sour. That's like
Yeah.
okay. We know we talk about Hudson
I would buy
Valley, but seriously,
if I tried this at a bar, like if I went to a brewery and they're like, "This is our sour IPA with apricot puree," and I tried it, I'd be like, "Can I get a 4-pack of this to go?"
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah, definitely right off the bat. Again, it tastes like a fucking sweet tart to me. It really tastes like a legitimate sweet tart, and you get that apricot at the
Initially, you get the initial
Wow.
sour sweet, and then it smooths out with the apricot.
That really
Right.
worked out very well for Josh. Good job, man.
Yeah, great job.
Fantastic
For
beer.
real, that was
Cheers to
awesome.
that.
Man.
Hey, I needed
come
that
back-
after a depressing time.
We'll come back.
After these
We'll come back to
depressing
that. There's
times.
still a lot in that bottle.
I almost don't want to come back to it. I just want to keep drinking it.
Yeah.
We'll just seal it up for now. Now
We will bring these bottles back, but they're nice bottles.
they are.
Very nice bottles.
I like how they have it like all like attached and all too,
Mm-hmm.
with the rubber stopper too.
Yeah, they're very sharp. All right, so the next one here.
These are going to be 2 of Uncle Dan's ciders. Now, listening to their stuff, I know that Dan likes.
I've heard of this one here, the Snow Snake. I've never heard him talk
the
about
Snow
this
Snake, and then there's the Ouroboros series that he talks about.
one. Oh,
then,
this is
too.
the Okay, this is Ouroboros Blue. This is Uncle Dan's classic sweet cider done in a traditional style, back sweetened with brown sugar and blueberry juice. Enjoy chilled.
So we're
2
gonna.
ciders back to back. Dan, on episode number, it's almost 40. I'm still listening to because I'm like behind. I listen to a lot of podcasts, so I'm like I have a list.
He goes through a whole method of madness when he does.
Yeah. He went on a whole. Did you listen to that one? It's the almost 40, where he goes on a tirade. Like he goes on a whole spiel over apples, and they all get up from the table and walk away from him.
yeah.
He talks about apples and how, and then he just kind of just.
He got really bummed out then.
Yeah,
too.
and the
He's
whole
like,
table, like, and they didn't even do it on purpose. They all like, I guess one went to go get water, or one went to go do something, and they all just, and he's like, "All right, fuckers, like you all get up at the same." And they all started making fun of him, like, "Well, it's so interesting what you're talking about." I was truly interested because I like to learn and hear about how beers are made.
Right.
That's the process to it that I want to learn, and that was actually a conversation I had with Josh. Josh called me on the phone, and he was like, "Well, as a beer person, do you that looks gorgeous." Now, from what I learned,
I'm gonna go.
ciders
I'm
are
gonna alternate.
ciders are very close to wine. From what he said, they're almost in the same family.
Yes, and what he goes for the ABV. Hey, we're listening, by the way. So,
Yeah.
So you kind of know. Oh shit. Hey, Dan's getting a firm one right now.
Yeah.
From us talking to be like, oh shit, they hear our stuff. He goes, oh, Tony listens to our stuff, and then Ben, we might think he. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I listen to your shit.
Listen, I'm the star, Ben. I'm the star.
So okay, Uncle Dan's classic sweet cider done in traditional.
We just read all that.
All right,
Jesus, just pour it.
just pour it. Damn it.
All right. But yeah, so Josh was telling me, he's like, well, do you want to learn about beers like that, or do you kind of want to stay like true to it? And I was like, you know what? Like, I do, because I think I'm very good, like kind of like magic. You can show me how a trick is done, and I'll still appreciate it, and I'll still show up and see how you do it. Like a band, like when they do their stage thing, like sometimes if you see how a stage is set up, or if you do it so many times, you can just get bored with it, or you see so much of the same band or the same music, you can get bored with it. Or like wrestling, when you see 2 guys work a match out before you get out there and know the ending, and then watch them go out to the ring,
Right.
Some people could be like just completely turned off. You're like, I don't even care. I just see it because I know how it's going to end. To me, it makes me enjoy it more. It's like, so if Andy's like, yo, we're going to do this, we're going to work on this spot, and this guy's going to win, or he's going to win this way, and he could tell me word for word exactly what they're going to do, Then they get in the ring, and I'm like, oh shit, here's a spot. And then I can come back like, yo, when you did, like, it makes me enjoy it more. So I feel like if I can learn more of how beers are made,
It's almost like a true connoisseur.
yeah, I can learn or maybe point out of why they can do it. So when they were talking about, he was talking about, okay, he said, I said, you want to know what we scored? He goes, I'll wait for the episode. So I won't text it to him. Yeah.
All right, cool.
I love them guys.
They're being good sports.
I love them. I love them to death. I'm really excited for the episode, and it'll definitely be something I would definitely try like every so many months to kind of make a trip up there.
Talk about a fucking rager we're gonna have when we are there, man.
Yeah, we're probably gonna spend the night.
Yeah,
we're probably. The only thing, as I said, and I was really nervous, but I was nervous, but I wasn't nervous because. Well, let me get back to my first topic before.
Okay, go ahead. Go on.
So he was talking. He was talking to me about like what content they should do, and I'm like, well, you guys have 3 brewers and someone who like, and all you are very educated on beer. I said, one thing we can't do that I would love to listen to on your shows is maybe not do a full 2-hour podcast or an hour, maybe 30, 40 minutes. Say this episode, and it just might be one guy talking, be like, this episode's IPAs. I'll tell you the history of how IPAs came in existence, what they went like, and then when you make an IPA, what a brewer does to do it.
Right.
Now, every brewer has different secrets to it, but they're going to be the same building block principles.
Yeah, general framework.
Yeah, and then what makes a double, a triple, a quadruple, you know what I mean? And
differences.
And then you could do a stout episode. You could do a bourbon aged barrel episode. Just like while we're down and you have this time, record stuff like that, like beer school. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I would 100% tune in.
I think people would be into that big time.
People would definitely love that.
I would 100% tune in, and I would think you guys as listeners, if you listen to us, if you want to learn about beer, you can go, like, that's something they're going to work on doing.
Right.
It's kind of a little more education to it.
I know there was a guy on iTunes or Apple Music now, apparently it was Behind the Bar, and, like, he would actually tell you all about absinthe and, like, all these other liqueur drinks, which was really cool.
And,
how they're distilled, what goes into them, and it was just kind of wild.
Sure.
Like, and they were
love learning about stuff like that.
long ass podcasts too.
I don't think you have to be a home brewer or a home distiller to appreciate that. I think if you like beer or spirits, that could be something that you're into. Wow.
I'll go first with this one.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, it has a wine to it. Definitely tastes like wine to me. Let me get one more little list here.
I kind of taste like a earthy taste on my palate.
Yeah.
It's if I knew more about wine, I would tell you what wine I taste, but I can't. But it's almost more of a wine than a sour. I mean, a wine than a cider.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a very, very small hint for me of blueberry. I don't get much, but I get enough.
Yeah.
If you're a wine drinker, this would be right up your alley. Now, I do know wines are very high. They're higher ABVs than beers.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how that translates to ciders.
Right.
But to me, where a wine has that, it almost wants to be like a dry wine, but it's not.
It's not.
Because
it's
I guess
sweeter.
it's like a sweeter, and I think that's where the cider is.
Part comes in.
If this is high, I would be shocked because it's almost super smooth. I don't want to say watery in a negative connotation, but it's almost so smooth and light and crisp that it's
a sleeper.
Yeah.
Right.
Like if this is higher than a 5, A, I'll be shocked, and B, this would kick your fucking ass because you would drink this and it's so goddamn crisp and light and smooth. This would fucking knock you on your ass.
I think how a lot of wines have that sort of alcoholic burn.
Yeah,
aftertaste.
there's no burn.
There's
No burn.
None of
It's just
that.
like
So
you're drinking like fruity water, really.
Right.
Yes, well, not even fruity water, like a wine. Like it.
Yeah,
I don't.
I'm not saying that in a
Yeah.
negative connotation,
Yeah.
obviously, but
No.
like that's what exactly reminds me.
Like if you're a
of.
wine drinker, right, and you like the taste of wine,
Yeah.
but the reason you kind of so how strange this sounds, this is chuggable
It is chuggable
because of the.
Yeah, and it's dangerous because of that.
Yeah, like I know people can chug wine, but I know like when you drink a wine and that dryness hits you, and for me anyway, because I'm
Yeah.
not a wine drinker, you're like, oh, I gotta sip this because it's something I want to get down, but it's just something I can't take big consumptions at one time.
Yeah.
This is something you can drink very rapidly.
Yeah. And it's not super
but
dry.
still have that wine taste.
It's not super dry to where you're like, you have to like kind of like recollect your palate.
I would take this to wineries and be like, try this, and then see what they would think. Cause I'm not in the wine world whatsoever.
Right.
But I would want someone who is into wines to try this. Because I think this can be a good crossover.
Exactly.
For you from wine to the beer world.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it really is. I like it too. I'm
getting more wine in my palate and learning more about wine and wine flavors and stuff because of beers barrel aging in wine barrels and stuff. Like and I'm opening my mind to trying more wines. Like when someone's wine, like I'll try it. Like don't pour me a big glass because I don't enjoy wine.
Give it a whirl,
But this is good. I like this a lot.
I like this too.
Yeah, this sort of reminds me of like summertime, sitting out by the pool or by the lakeside and just slamming them back. You know. So
2 out of the 3, at least for me, would constitute to be summertime. Beverages. When you're, June, July, August, you know what I mean? I would definitely say the 3-pound cans definitely would be like a good June just to start it off, kick it off, and you were like, let's kick ass and have a good time. That's a good one. Ouroboros Blue would be like a good 4th of July cider. Yeah. Overall.
All right.
Cause you just want to do that.
Do you want to let's get difficult here. Let's get difficult. Where would you score this on Untappd? Now, that being said, I don't want to give away a score by saying what I'm saying. I am trying to be. We were talking about this.
You guys are trying to be more adamant with your scores.
I was giving a lot of 4 and ups out on Untappd, and I want. Now, everyone, there is no unwritten. There's no rule of how you should score on Untappd.
Right.
It's all your taste.
It is, and it's not only just your taste, but it's how you judge the 5-point system.
I get it. Yeah.
So we say on the show, what, a 2,
2.5.
A 2.5
would be
middle of the road. That's a like
3 to like 3.75. That's a good beer. 4, you'd seek it. 5 would be.
For me, I'm changing my scale a little bit. 2.5 is a good beer to me. It's good. I like it. 3 to 3.75 is I enjoyed it. So if you see me giving it a 3, a 3.25, a 3.50, or a 3.75, I thoroughly enjoyed your beer.
Right.
If I give you a 4 and up, I really, really enjoyed your beer. If I give you a 5, obviously that's the holy grail.
Right.
So that's my assessment of how I score now. That's how I'm adapting. I feel like I was giving way too many 4s, and I want to reevaluate myself a little bit as a beer.
So, are you going to give Uncle Dan cider a score to where he's going to be a little bit flaccid?
No. I think saying what I just said, I think my score is respectable, but I think if I didn't say what I said and reviewed it, I think people would be like, well, that's a fucking low score. And I don't think it is, and now with the way I look at it.
No, I think we're well progressed enough. I don't mean to sound like a snob or an asshole when I say this, but I think we're well refined enough to where we had enough of these like excellent beers, so we kind of have a little bit of a, we kind of know what we're getting into when it comes to that. So, in all honesty, like, a lot, like, we really haven't had a whole lot of ciders. We haven't had a lot of meads. You know what I mean? To me, at least, like, having different styles besides, like, your England IPAs, your regular IPAs, sour, stouts, you know what I mean? Anything out of that realm, it's kind of like new territory for most people. Yeah. And ironically enough, that's why I really try and go about when I'm trying to pick out beers. And that's what I really liked about Liquid Noise, because they always did something a little bit different. Like, when
I've been blowing them since we left. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, it was
good fucking beer.
You guys can attest.
Whatever.
I've been saying it hard in our chat. Like, I cannot wait for this to blow over. I'm gonna be like, Dad, come home from New York. We're gonna borrow Mom's van. We're gonna pack the fucking van full of people.
Oh yeah.
We'll bring Heidi because she'll like the food. She can DD.
Yeah.
Fill the van with people, and then tell other people, like, we're gonna be here at this time, and just get a group of us to go up just to show them support.
Oh my god.
Because not only were they so
Nice
and hospitable. And honestly, and listen, and that goes to Mellow Mink too. I want to go back to Mellow Mink.
Yes, but that's every brewery that whenever we visit, right?
But I mean, and this, I'm not saying one's better than the other, and I'm not.
Right.
That's not what my intention here. But for being only open 9 weeks and to have that many beers on tap in their system is just so impressive.
That's quite an accomplishment.
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
And you know what I mean? Like, it's just I want to do that with all of our breweries. Is definitely go back and show them that love. But I think that's the first one I want to go back across and cross that. Like, they gave us so many beers and they fed us, and they were just so accommodating. And I just want to group.
It was like they were open for like 3 years and they had it nailed down. Like
it seemed well polished.
The year and a half. You know what I mean?
And I cannot wait till they open up that other side where they can put, like, it's going to be like Goodfellas where they have like a venue. Seriously, they're putting a venue in where like they can, like, I'm not gonna say a band's name. I'm just putting it out there. But like maybe a band that can not so much sell at Hershey Park, but can sell at the Croc Rock. They're going to try to be like a smaller scale Croc Rock. Where like Bret Michaels is at Goodfellas and it had like 1,000 people in it.
Yeah.
They want to be like that. You know what I mean? But still have a brewery attached to it. Which I think is fucking great. You know what I mean? Like,
and it's in a decent location too. Parking lot
is fantastic.
Like there's nothing wrong.
Because after 9 or 10 o'clock at night, Dollar General's not going to be packed.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So you can fill that. You can fill that parking lot with up enough cars,
and people are going to be appreciative of that.
Yeah,
too. I mean,
it's I just
literally
have,
little.
I have really high hopes for that brewery.
Yeah,
the staff was so nice.
Very knowledgeable too.
Yeah.
They were just like they really enjoyed the hell out of us, and they were like down to earth people.
It was so much fun.
Not saying like
and
every
the staff that wasn't there. After they heard that we were there, they're like, "You guys need to come back for round 2 because we want to be there this time." Like, awesome. You know what I mean? So, like, dude, I will go to Liquid Noise once a month. I don't get like I love that place.
Definitely a fun place.
Super good. All right, so I know I went on that tangent. Dan, I'm back. Your score.
So Tony, your score
3-5. I went 3-5.
That's where I'm at.
Look at us.
Yeah,
in sync already here.
Bingo.
I would probably say.
Now, the only reason I went a little lower. I'm still learning my wine palate.
No, I get
and
you.
I get a lot of wine from this, but it's still very, very good.
Mm-hmm. I don't think 3.5 is a bad score.
No, I think 3.5 is really good.
Yeah,
on my scale, I would seek this out. This is a beer I would buy again, not just for me to. I think they both fall in the same category. This is a beer that I would bring to a party to be like, I know you like this type of wine.
Yes.
I want you to try this type. Like this is a beer I would bring to people to open their palate to a new beer.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not just bringing like a case of Miller Lite and just being like, these are for me. I'm gonna I'm bringing. I would bring this as a gift to somebody.
No, I get it. Yeah,
that's a great way to explain it. Yeah, I agree.
I would definitely say, because I actually had, like, I dabbled in the ciders here and there. I always like trying different stuff. Like
you do have a cider episode in the works, right?
I'm trying to get a whole Ace cider episode going, because one, that's one of the very few. I got Woodchuck cider, like when I started off of it with it. It was great.
My first cider really was Red's Apple Ale. Well, actually, that's not a cider.
That's just
ale.
That's just an apple beer.
And I guess not Woodchuck, but the other one's not an ale.
I think Woodchuck was one of the first ones.
What's the other one that's kind of like Red's?
Oh, no wait. Oh,
it's like Reds in this beer, or like everyone goes back and forth to.
Oh, Reds. I forget what the other
they do.
One
like
is.
A Granny Smith. They make it. It's all like apple flavors.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm thinking? Like, it's on the tip of your tongue, right?
It's like, I know what it could be, but at the same time, shit, I don't know. But no, I do know what you're talking about.
It used to be at the movie bar all the time.
What's that?
Angry Orchard.
Oh, yeah, Angry Orchard.
That's
there
a cider.
Yes.
Yeah, but I know, like, even with, I had Ace's pineapple cider. That's kind of like a game changer, especially like being like an independent cidery. And I was also going to try and get the Decider from the Hershey Brewery. It's a caramel peanut butter apple cider.
That's a lot going on.
Believe it or not, you get every single note.
You're trying to get that?
I actually asked them if they still make it and if they were going to go there. Well, before this all was going, because I was trying to make my rounds, and they're like, "Yeah, we still have it. We have it at the winery."
You should recontact them and talk to
Yeah.
And I'm like, I really want this for a cider episode because it's for how wacky it sounds.
Listen, look at me right here. Think bigger. Message them again and be like, hey, I know I contacted you about your thing. Since then, we've started this podcast. Would you be open to having us
I kind of like said something along those lines.
Yeah. See what they say. And if they say no, they say okay, and then go buy the beer or whatever, the cider, and then bring it back and review it, and we'll tag them in it.
And I really wanted to pick up that cider then too, just to have it in reserve because I'm like, oh shit, like what was that one that I had? And really cool label the way it has like George Washington, Abraham Lincoln. It's like all like the founding fathers all in one bottle. It's like a bigger bottle. It's not like I was gonna say ribbed, but
for her pleasure.
But it was just like a big like 22 ounce.
I don't want to throw shade
like
here,
a man can of cider.
But Josh is clearly bigger than Uncle Dan. You know what I'm saying?
No, I get it.
And Josh is a little ribbed. I mean he's going when he goes in, it's not much to talk about. You know, I mean you got a little bit of hardware there with some piercings. And then it gradually gets more pleasurable.
Yeah.
It's good for you, buddy.
He's got girth and size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not at first.
Not at first.
But
you got to breach a little bit here, but then afterwards, it's all downhill in a good way.
You know what I mean? At first, he's not hitting the walls. He's just getting deep. But then he's busting the walls out. He's remodeling the kitchen after he gets to the second rib. All right. What's your score on this one?
After all that, with all the ciders,
I'm gonna check the camera.
I will definitely say I'm gonna give this, and it's not because it's his thing. I'm gonna give it a 3.75.
Okay,
I'll give it a 3.75.
I thought you were going lower.
It's a little bit of that's a good one, especially for me. Like all the characteristics of it, you know what I mean? A little bit of the blueberry. It had like I said, it's not a bad thing.
I wish I had a little more. I want a little more blueberry.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah,
just a little bit.
Like I said, it's like a fruit water, and like that could be dangerous. And like you said, you can chug that. Oh my god, yeah. There's a lot of elements. Like they might sound derogatory, but at the same time, though, that's what's really going for it. And if knowing Uncle Dan from the podcast, like that's what his maybe it might be his intention.
Yo, listen. Yeah, wine beer. Wine beer.
Yeah,
crush it.
It's wine beer. Yeah, 100%. What was your score on this one?
3.5.
3. Oh,
yeah. You said You guys are like, oh, we're in sync.
All right, so
that Beersheimer's, Tony, man. Yeah. we gotta crack down on that.
Snow Snake Imperial Cider. This is batch number 2. This is aged with cinnamon, nutmeg, and vanilla, sweetened with brown sugar. Enjoy chilled. Let the holidays flow through you.
Wow.
You know what's funny? Listening.
Go ahead.
Listening to their podcast, they always go on Lord of the Rings tangents.
Right.
And I made my wife watch all of them. I didn't.
Wow, man.
I didn't watch the Lord of the Rings again with her. She watched them kind of by herself, but I watched The Hobbit with her. But she's super into it. I didn't think she'd be into it as much as she was. Yeah. I'm gonna go first pour here.
Yeah, sure.
I've never had an Imperial cider. I've never even actually heard of Imperial ciders.
Dan doesn't fuck around.
Uncle Dan doesn't
fuck around.
Oh, look at that. Just from the sound of it.
It's clear. Yeah. And it's like this, and it's going to make your dick hard.
It might.
I wish my pee looked like that this morning, but it didn't. It was a lot darker because of the beers I had last night. All right, so this is more...
This is more of a traditional cider overall.
All right, so knowing Uncle Dan...
Wow, that smells like a fucking snickerdoodle cookie.
All right,
with a little bit of apples.
Hear me out. Now, this is what I was going to say earlier about going to their house and sleeping over, that I was nervous at first. I have a fear of reptiles. Snakes scare me.
Right.
All right.
I think we talked about that.
We probably have on the show. I'm not going to go through it whole again, but snakes scared me. Thank you, Jake the Snake Roberts. And every single time I've been around people who own snakes or have snakes, their thing is, oh, you're afraid? I'm going to fuck with you.
Yeah, like, here you go.
Yeah, and don't do that.
Because here's my pet cobra.
Yeah. Like, oh, I'm going to throw... that's like if you don't like dogs, and I pick my dog up, who already is freaked out that she's being picked up, and then I throw her at you.
Yeah.
That's
not cool.
You just don't do that to an animal. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I like animals. I'm not So, like, I think if you and listening to Uncle Dan talk, and he does like school. He's like the New York version of Porcupine Pat. Like, he goes to schools and he goes to like stuff like that.
Reptile Land Dan.
So I think if like, listen, his venomous ones don't bring out. Like, listen, if I get bit by a python, it's gonna hurt. But I know that I don't have to run to the hospital. You know what I mean?
Right.
I can deal with that. I've been cut before. You know what I mean? Like, I've been cut, bro. So I am excited to maybe possibly break a fear while I'm there as well.
There you go.
I'm sure beer's going to help with that.
Yeah.
But how he named this snow snake cider, when I do look at videos of snakes and people get the venom out, it does look like venom.
Oh, yeah. Like when they...
It has the same color as Veil, right? Yeah, it has a little bit of the... All right.
Oh. It's a little bit frosty, too.
You guys... frosty, like the snow... Yeah, it has a little bit of a... Yeah, I get that. Like, yeah, all right, let me try it.
See that.
You guys tasted it and gave me a face, so I'm excited to see what that face
Well, I went... I really like that.
I do, too.
Holy fuck.
Yeah. That's something like
that.
You'd bring to Thanksgiving dinner and... pass around the table and
that's definitely a good Thanksgiving
get
or
hammered
Christmas
on.
beer.
What the fuck?
Christmas Eve.
Yeah. Tell Aunt Karen what you really think.
Especially.
What is happening there?
It's five cracking the jokes.
Like, we read it with the brown sugar and the cinnamon.
Yeah.
But then you drink it.
Cinnamon, nutmeg, brown sugar. Wow. And the vanilla.
The vanilla.
Oh. So initially,
Shit, that's good.
Now how the last one? I said wine beer, right?
Yeah.
This is straight up cider.
Nah, I think initially it has the wine characteristics again, but the ending is so smooth, and you get that cinnamon and the nutmeg, and like how you're saying, it just tastes like holidays.
Right.
This is so. If I was once again going back and saying I would bring stuff to someone's house if they're not beer drinkers but they're wine drinkers, I would bring this one first. I would do it in the same order we just did it.
Yeah.
Try this.
Yeah.
Now try
that.
this.
We did a good job with that.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was pure random, and it worked out amazing. This is... Oh, my.
Stellar.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
Stellar.
And actually,
Oh, my.
I know we talk about
George Decay.
a beer or a cider or whatever hitting the notes that they describe it as, and this hits it all.
And that's another thing that I really like when there's a brewer or cidery, wherever... If you're going to tell me what you're putting into it and I taste every bit of it, that's what's going to even contribute to that better score, because you're like, hey, I got these 3 ingredients. You're going to taste all 3 ingredients, and it's X amount ABV. Go for it. And if you taste all that and you're like, wow, this is so enjoyable. I did not think it was X ABV. Wow. Fucking awesome.
Now,
Well-regulated batch.
Without getting into my ABV, but maybe giving a hint, you can tell that's stronger.
You can. Yep.
100% tell that's stronger. How strong, I don't know.
Like I said, I've never even heard of an Imperial cider, so...
All right, I have my score locked in. I'll let you start with this one.
My Untapped?
Yeah.
For me, it's going to be a solid 4.
I want more of that.
Absolutely. I would seek it out.
Yeah. Ben,
4.25.
I'm with you.
Ooh.
I'm with you with 4.25.
That's legitimately, that was, again, like
That's
the
hungry.
holidays, when he gave that little bit of the description, that was even just a paragraph description with the ingredients and saying, let the holidays flow. 100%. That's
All right.
exactly that.
All right, I'm thinking about it again, and my ABV score is I'm fucked. All right, because we're 3 beers in, and I have a little buzz, like the start of it. Now that may also contribute that I drank a lot the past 2 nights.
Yeah.
Lockdowns have been great for me. Man, that's fucking. I want more Snow Snake. I want this more. I want more bottles of this in my fridge.
Yes.
That's fucking good.
Right.
That all right. So like that beer obviously is good for the holidays, but I don't want this is one of those ones where it's so good it should be for the holidays, but I want it year round.
Yeah.
Like this is one where like you're watching a movie or you have a girl over and you want to get fancy. You bust the snow snake out.
That's a panty stripper right there.
Yeah, this is a date night beer. This is one you put on the table. You have
no panty stripper cider.
You don't have to strip the panties. I think they're
coming right off.
She's gonna go to the bathroom and be like, I need to freshen up, and she's coming back naked. Like, the snow snake.
The snow snake.
When that venom in a glass hits you, you're gonna do some stuff. You know what I mean? Depending on what your
you're
personality.
Gonna strike on that shit.
Yeah, you're gonna go for it.
You're gonna strike that beaver.
Wow. If you're a big enough snake, you know. Listen, man, Uncle Dan.
Good job, man.
That's fucking
good
fantastic.
job.
Solid.
That might be my favorite cider I've ever had.
Yeah.
I want more.
Definitely want more.
Tony, what's your score overall?
I gave same thing as you. I gave 4.25.
Yeah,
I want 4.25. Yeah, I want to go.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest. I want to go higher, but I'm trying to. I want to stay with my curve.
That's where I'm at too.
Yeah,
I really like it, but
I really like that.
I think at that point, if you have look at it this way,
there is more in there.
Understand this: when you're doing like a beer or cider,
and I don't want people to think. I don't want people to think because we're buddies,
kind of like sponsoring them in a way. Yeah,
they're our buddy. They are really good for being home brewers.
No, this
they
is
are
legit
really
good.
Yeah, they're the real deal. No joke.
All right, let's get into the cans now.
So one of two things that we can do here: either A, we can see where we stand on the bottles, or do everything and see how we go about it.
It's up to you. I'm open to that idea.
I definitely like that idea.
So do you want to see
So
how
let's
we
see how we fared out.
Let's see how we fared out on these
All
three.
right. 3 pounds. Now, technically, the ABV
Because they
game,
said do it any iteration that you want.
yeah. So technically, with the ABV game, you at least need 3 beers to qualify to play, and whoever has the
I kind of figured with bottles we have about 3, so we're kind of soaking our feet into it then too.
Okay.
all right. So 3 pound cans. I'll let you start, Ben. Pull it off.
Okay. Ooh, 6%.
How did you land?
I gave it a 6.8.
6.8.
Yeah.
Ben, where did you land?
I went with a 7.
I'm 6 on the dot.
You fucker, you.
You kidding me?
6 on the dot. 6
Look
ABV.
at that. Nice.
I am 6 on the dot, so that's a 0 for me. I don't have to add anything up to there.
So 1%. I have 1% there, so
0.8.
0.8. All right.
So
I'll start first because I was the last one.
do you want to strip it off?
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Here.
It the little bit came off with it. All right, so for future, I think I can still see it though. Okay, I did bad. I did real bad.
What was it?
8.3.
I went 8.5.
8.3.
8.3. And you went 8.5.
no.
I went 8.5.
Uncle Dan, you fucked me, bro.
Wow.
If that's an 8.5, then Snow Snake is fucking. I'm screwed.
I'm done.
I went with 5 because I thought it was
6.1.
I thought it was
so
lighter.
smooth and
yeah. Wow, 8.5. So where am I at there?
Oh, my
Help me with math,
Lord.
people. I'm not smart. So if I did 5, that's
So what did you do? 3.5.
No. So yeah, it would be what?
So it was in.
Yeah, 3.5. I'd be up.
Yeah. No, wait a minute. That'd be 5.
No, because it's point. 5.3.
5.
No, because I said 5. And
You
I
said
was off
5.
I was off by 3.8.
Okay. So yeah, that would be right. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, we're not smart here with Pennsylvania.
Yeah, we just drink beer and we got shitty.
All right. Snow Snake.
Plus, clearly we're drinking big beers now.
Oh, here now.
Oh, fuck, it's coming.
Here.
All right, so here's what we need to do
You're
for
wrecking the
future
joint.
reference. Wow. All right.
It did not. Here. Wait a minute.
What?
Here, let me see if I can read it.
No, you can still read it.
11.
Is that 11?
It's on the actual tape.
Yeah, I'm fucked.
That's 11.
Yep.
I went with
11.9.
what?
Yeah.
That's what you gave?
11. No, it's 11.9 ABV. I guess 10.
I guess 7.4.
I thought I was doing really well. Josh, I felt good with you, and then Uncle Dan buried me.
No wait, I am. Wow.
Now, normally on their show, they take a quick break, and so they don't do this live. We're not doing that. We're all about it.
We're rolling with it. So,
I'm 7.7 over.
I'm 3.2.
I'm 8.7, so I would have lost.
Wow.
Yeah, I went with a 5 on the blue, and I went with a 7 on the snow snake. I thought you know what, I don't know how strong ciders are, but every cider I've ever bought was
5, 6.
Yeah, they're around like a Miller Lite.
Yeah.
Bro, all right, let me talk about this real quick.
Definitely.
I can't.
That was fun. I like that. That was really fun.
That snow snake is deceiving.
11.9.
Both of them are deceiving.
True.
I said, I've got a little bit of a buzz. I'm bouncing back from where I was last night. As I said that, I was like, dude, I'm way off with those 2 ciders. They're stronger than they were. I knew they were stronger. Man, I didn't know they were that strong. So, do you want to just end that with the game, and then we'll just enjoy these beers like a normal beer and beers?
I think
or
we
just
should
keep going.
I think we should keep going. It was just kind of like our, the runner.
warm-up
I just
round,
want to. I kind of want to keep going with it. I'm having fun with it. I'm being have that big dick energy with the 3.2% off. No, because when Uncle Dan was talking about the ciders, I know he actually did the Imperials, so I went a little modest overall. That's why I said the 10, not 11.9. I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah.
All right, so when we do this again, I don't know if it'll be like this for the cans, but for papers, if we have to do this again, put a piece of Scotch tape over it, then put the tape
over.
Yeah. That would be a lot better.
Yeah.
The peelable
Fantastic, though.
Good job, guys.
I really
thank you, guys.
Thank you so much. 3 pound. They were all very, very tasty.
I need that pick me up for
3 pound cans and snow snake are fantastic. But I really want more snow snake.
Yes.
I want to take home a bottle. You needed to make that.
I want to bring home a bottle and.
Yeah, they're. Good job, guys. For real, that was stellar overall.
Yeah, they were really, really good. Man, I can't even imagine making anything that tastes that good. I couldn't imagine.
Man, can you imagine when we meet Uncle Dan? He's gonna have the biggest heart on. It's gonna pop off of his body.
Let's do this. Let's move.
Put the equal.
Let's do this. Hold on.
Okay, so let's go. Let's go. This the sour.
Hold on. I got you. Now, I only did that move for one reason. Spoiler alert. I'm not saying I know anything, right? I didn't look into anything.
Mm-mm.
But Nightmare, everything we've read about Nightmare, they're high.
Yeah.
All right. Then we went with a break with this one. I don't remember what that is. That's just a regular Imperial Indian Pale Ale.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got a triple. Then we got a New England Ale, and then another triple, and then a sour. So I went what I would think high. So we kind of maybe boozy, and then break them up in between with something else. That's my thought process.
Okay, I'm going to have a little bit of big dick energy with the Equilibrium. I probably might be on point with that one.
Yeah.
Just Can you guys talk for a moment? I just got something from somebody.
Yeah, sure. No, this is a really fun thing overall. Tony, should we pour?
Yeah, you want to pour?
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
So now Monkish. Now, did you ever have any Monkish?
No, I did not.
Spive. So this is a fairly interesting brewery. They actually made Belgian triples, but they really got into the India Pale Ales and what have you. So knowing that for that fact, they are probably I would say the best, arguably, on the West Coast.
Okay. And where are they out of?
They're from I think they're from Los Angeles, California.
All right.
And they have they are a very limited operation. Well, go figure with California overall. But I've had some of their beers before, so it's not like I didn't have a straight up Monkish in a long time, to believe it or not. But every beer that I had from them, straightforward, solid. I mean, they're good. So like if you know anybody that's trading for this is definitely a beer you should actually try and seek out if you never had it before, at least.
So it's called Till the Wheels Fall Off.
Till the Wheels Fall Off, and it has
a UPS
the UPS truck with hops in it. So it's kind of like going like the inside, like an inside joke, inside references when it comes to the beer world. So we may or may not be shipping our beer.
Right.
Or we may or may not be driving across the country.
Yeah, we don't ship beer. We drive
it across the
Listen,
country.
when we did that
Infinity Hops.
that beer's in Texas. We had to meet them halfway. That was
we did like the whole thing. We had to do a lateral with like airlines, and then we took a rental car. Man, that was a fucking
terrible.
expensive trip.
Jetpacks were involved. It was crazy.
Yeah. We might have to
A fucking jetpack. I didn't know a jetpack was even involved.
I put the GTA code in.
Get out of here.
I did.
Get out of here.
Might have to talk to Keith, see if we can get a FedEx beer.
Oh man.
That was my question. Are you team FedEx or are you team UPS?
I'm team whoever gets my shit to my door without it breaking.
Yes.
That's normally just Amazon now. Yeah. No, I mean, if I had to pick, I'm team FedEx.
Yeah.
Only because I am also a Washington Redskins fan, and they are also owned by FedEx.
By FedEx, right.
Yeah. Because Uncle Dan Snyder owns FedEx,
and not only that,
and we play in FedEx Stadium.
And not only that,
Keith Collins is a sexy man.
And not only that, they actually give your dog like biscuits and stuff then too when they make their trips.
Not my dog. My dog never got a biscuit.
I never got biscuits.
Apparently mine did, or Amazon or whatever. Yeah, FedEx. Like my dog.
My dog gets biscuits from the delivery driver from Anthony's. That's good.
I smell vanilla.
See, this is why you should experience the Monkish.
That's a good beer.
That's a damn good beer.
Double dry hopped, double India
Son
Pale
of a
Ale.
bitch! You're fucking up my whole scale. All right, here's all right. I'm gonna be honest. When it comes to our scale tonight, I know we're trying to be conservative and try to stay under the 4 barrier. I also think that these guys know good beer and they're very educated.
Yeah.
So I would not be upset giving these higher scores because they're sending us stuff that they think is probably good.
Right.
So I'm just gonna put it in that aspect. Like these aren't beers that we went to a store, looked at the label, looked at the description, and said we should buy this. Because here's what I don't do. I'm going to be honest, and I want to start doing it. I don't know if you guys do it, but say if I'm looking at this shelf and I see these beers, and I'm looking at it, Blue Shell is being bought, Nightmare's being bought, and probably so is the Wheels Fall Off being bought because it's a UPS logo. Mm-hmm. I buy shit like I am a fucking 6-year-old, and I'm wearing a T-shirt of it.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
You wouldn't go with...
I would probably go Super Cat Daddy as well.
You wouldn't even go with the Equilibrium?
If I was looking at the can, I wouldn't.
Just in general. Yeah.
Right. Now, if I went to Bresky's and they had on the shelf, this is an Equilibrium beer, being on this show and listening to this show and knowing that we've liked Equilibrium, I'm buying it on the name.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
So that's 100%. So I would buy it. That's where my beer buying would be those 4 cans.
Yeah.
I don't even care about the price. I would pay it. I don't care.
Yeah.
Even though I'm not a very wealthy man. Now, what I should be doing is I should be going on Untapped and typing in, here's what I need Untapped to do. Untapped needs to, I don't know how they can figure it out or how they would do it, but scan the barcode. The barcode then pulls up the beer.
Yeah.
And then you can say, oh, this is a 4.5 beer.
Yeah.
I think that would be better for when someone goes to buy a beer. They want to buy good beer or not.
Have the barcode. Yeah, some of them have the barcode.
Some have barcodes,
yeah.
some don't.
Oh,
I think, that. I mean, great concept, but
even if cans start doing the like a QR code on
QR.
it.
Yeah, that'll definitely work. People really aren't into QR codes.
I think doesn't Untapped do a barcode scan?
They might. I have to look at it.
I think
They
they
very
do.
well might.
Yeah, I think they do.
I think I'm going to change it a little bit here.
This is called Till the Wheels Fall Off, right?
Yes. Now, Monkish is a little, like I was telling Spive, they did like a lot of Belgian triples.
Let me look at this quick. This is Monkish,
They're from California,
this is
like Los Angeles,
this
California.
Just to help out anyone, this is a double Indian Pale Ale.
Right.
Double dry hopped.
Double dry
double
hopped.
India Pale
double
Ale.
India Pale Ale.
Yeah.
I kind of went a little conservative on this one.
I mean,
just knowing like when we have our doubles, that's the only reason why I kind of did why I did. So,
all right.
So we can.
Who went last with their untapped score?
Okay,
I think I did.
I think so. So do you want me to go?
Yeah, we'll
mine?
go with you. We'll go.
Okay.
We'll go counterclockwise here.
Till the wheels fall off. Double dry hopped. Double India Pale Ale. I'd probably give this
real quick because I don't know if you guys said it when I was gone. It's it has a hint of booziness, but it's very creamy.
It is super creamy.
It's like I want to say soft, like it has like a soft mouthfeel. This episode we're kind of going straight off us. We're not reading on tap. We're not telling you what on tap should be.
We're critiquing it as we would without any flavor profiles and all then too.
It tastes high.
It does taste high.
It does taste higher.
Now keep in mind we've had a lot of doubles, triples. You know what I mean? We kind of can without
giving it a score.
Consensus, yeah.
Just going around the table. We'll do this first. I enjoy it.
Yeah,
I definitely enjoy it.
I like it.
Yes.
It's a little hot at the end.
A little boozy.
A little bit, but that's not terrible though.
No,
either.
Buying a double,
it's not
a double
thing.
dry hopped. I would expect that.
Right.
That's not terrible at all. And I'm just so I see.
I like how you describe hot. I never heard that before. Like that booziness, like hot.
Yeah, like how the hops are still a little hot in there.
Like when you put it in your mouth, like your mouth gets warm, and then you swallow. You get that little bit of that alcohol burn.
Usually would say like a hop burn.
Yeah,
in a way,
burn.
like, and you're like, ugh. Like when it's like when Spive said it, you're a little too hot. But when you let it sit for a little bit, like that equilibrium's going to be fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
Depending on, let me see. I'm going to spoil the date on this.
That's okay. What was the date on this? Because I'm really curious about it.
Oh no, wait. They do it a little bit differently. They do a little bit of the date stamp on there. Oh shit, they don't. 1/28/2020. So.
And this is 2/28.
That's a prime one. You're gonna love that one. That's primed. That's ready to roll.
Dave put a video out. He said, Eagles fans, this is how you wash your hands during a pandemic. And he started washing hands and sang the Eagles fight song. And I commented, I'd rather die.
But this is only about a month old.
Yeah,
from the can. So I think that's what I'm getting is the hop hot.
Yeah, that's a fairly that's a very new.
You give it another
double
week
dry hop double.
It's not super malty.
No. It's a good bit away from being malty. Yeah.
When if you're sitting on this for like 8 more months, that's when you're like,
yeah.
Can I go on a side tangent? I'm Uncle Dan this episode. Someone's buzzing.
You very well
was it you?
Can.
No, it's definitely. I have I'm completely silent.
Off.
It's me.
All right. So being home and staying up till all hours in the night because my sleep schedule's fucked.
Beating your dick off.
No, I mean, listen. I did subscribe to Pornhub Premium because it's free right now.
It's free now.
Yeah,
so might as well.
I mean, I did partake. I'm not gonna lie.
Why not?
I watched a few videos.
Perhaps.
I may have. She's not a new favorite, but I have a favorite right now, and then I kind of watch her premium videos because I'm a fan.
Asa Akira.
I know I do love Asa Akira, but it's not her.
Whoa,
it's not her. Asa Akira is always my favorite. She's the only porn star I ever bought her book. I'm being dead serious, but I've been a fan of her before she was a porn star,
right?
Because she used to be on the Bubba the Love Sponge show as a show whore. Chanel Preston.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
She just looks like she's from around here. You know what I mean? Like she's hot.
You know who's one that would look like from around here? Lena Paul.
I'm not sure who that is.
Look her up.
Chanel Preston's really pretty. Have you ever seen her? Chanel Preston.
Oh no, I know.
I know. You know, you fucking prevert.
But Lena Paul, she's actually like awfully attractive. She has some nice tits on her, nice rack.
Jesus, Ben.
Well, hey, we're fucking opening up. We're going hard or we're going home.
Clearly.
Or we're getting hard or getting home. As we joked about around like at North Schuylkill because it was like we had it on a T-shirt back in the 2000s, like go hard or go home, and then like we were always joking around, get hard and go home, like. So, I think we had some 12-ounce.
Oh yeah,
look up Lena Paul.
Lena Paul.
Yeah,
all right.
she's a cute.
But my Lena.
Yeah.
Lena Paul. All right, we're taking a quick break here to look up. Oh,
Ben's getting a jar of mayonnaise.
All right, now I see why Ben likes her. So Ben's into a certain type of girl, the ones that are built like anime characters.
Oh,
so they have huge butts, big boobs, and very thin waist.
Yes.
Yeah, she's very pretty. But she definitely is not built like. What are you doing?
But what's going on here?
Those are actually, I forgot those two other beers.
Oh, they're by all right.
They're by Sloop.
Sloop.
Oh, Sloop. All right.
Yeah, I totally forgot him. I'm like, I knew he sent like 12-ounce cans, and I'm like, shit, I totally forgot it.
So where? At what
I can imagine all three of them. God damn it, Ben! Why didn't you include the 12-ounce cans? And I'm like, I was looking at them. I'm like,
that's good because I forgot to take a picture of the.
I'm just
going to take a picture of all of them in the bottle. I'm not doing that anymore.
I'm just curious, Ben. At what point do we go from talking about hot porn stars and
to getting two extra beers out of the fridge?
To hopping up and grabbing 2 beers out of the fridge.
Yeah, where did that pop?
Where's the connection?
No, because I'm like looking at the beers and I'm like, wait a minute. When I got my beers, when we met at the New York border in Pennsylvania, I'm like, I looked at them. I'm like, wait a minute.
Ben's becoming a better podcaster. Like, he's opening up. He's talking better. I love it.
I'm like, I don't know, but maybe there's 2 more cans that are squeaking by. And then,
there they
lo and
are.
behold, there we go.
Another porn
2
star.
Sloops.
Adriana Chesick.
Oh, that girl. Oh,
she's from Philly.
She's fucking disgusting, but it's absolutely amazing.
Yeah, she's filthy as fuck, but she's hot and she's just
I'm not gonna get into
She's from Pennsylvania, so she's awesome.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Put it this way, I'm just gonna say this: she's tight.
She's tight.
We'd hope so. I mean,
I've
seen some things go in there. I don't know how tight it is, but we'll take her word for it.
Well, put it this way: she's a gripper.
Oh boy,
I don't know if this is it. Is this it?
No, don't do it. No,
we'll record anyway. Why wasn't it doing it? I don't have my buttons.
Oh no.
Oh well. Wow.
No, but no, she.
All right, we'll get off.
Keep
the
it on the
stars.
DL.
Sorry,
there.
that wasn't my tangent, but that's where we went.
That was a great tangent.
My tangent.
Wow. That was tangent on top of tangent there.
Yeah.
Really.
So I watched that documentary everyone's talking about the tigers.
Oh yeah.
Did you see it yet?
Yeah.
Oh, that fucking Tiger King.
What in the literal fuck, man? Honestly, there's a part of me that thinks that it's scripted, right? But it's not.
Here's the thing: when people are like, "Dude, how the fuck does Netflix find these stories?" I always say, Netflix, come to fucking Schuylkill County. We have 14 documentaries for you.
Yeah, easily.
You know what I mean? Like, how about the story where the guy... Now, obviously, you have a lot more access to these than we do, but without getting into anything. But how about the story where the guy from Frackville fucking killed his roommate with a fucking set of deer antlers?
That wasn't that long ago.
Yeah.
That was... I don't know, like 4 years ago.
Well, I think it's longer than that.
Was it longer than that?
Yeah, it was definitely 4 years ago.
Fun fact about that.
That was in West Bonny Township, where we live.
Suppose
I believe that. Yeah.
We actually had the highest murder rate in Schuylkill County for a couple of years.
Really? That little section of...
Yeah, well, just West Bonny Township in general.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Supposedly, that house is super haunted.
I would imagine.
Super haunted. I don't know how true it is, but...
Throw a Molotov cocktail in it and fucking bless it, like put it out with holy water on that shit.
Is there any more in that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get a little more poured.
Here we go.
I'm really excited for this because
we've been sour, right?
We've been talking about
Nightmare Brewing.
We've been talking about the Nightmare Brewing.
Actually, It's Just Beer podcast guys kind of sort of know this guy.
Really?
In a sort of, I think they. Now I don't know how true. Like they kind of know him. I don't know if it's personal or not, but I think they've actually met him.
Oh.
I would definitely be interested.
Sorry, Uncle Dan's fucking ciders fucked me up a little bit, so...
Yeah.
Therefore, I am a little bit floozy about it.
We started hot.
Yeah, we did.
Here's the
Coming
thing.
in hot, no
so
joke.
we went to Bresky's in New York,
Harrisburg, there you go.
and we seen our can art, and we were all staring at it like, what do we buy today? And we're like, man, and it was expensive per can. It was up there in price.
Like an $8 per can.
It was around
7.
there, yeah. And then we're looking and they're high ABVs. So on the way home, we stopped and I stopped at a McDonald's to get food, and Ben forgot his jacket. So
when we walked into Bresky's, I go, oh shit, I forgot.
So we're trying to get in touch with the brewery that we were just at, Harris, for them to maybe meet us back there, get out of their way to meet us back because Ben left his jacket, which I get. Listen, we have a lot of equipment. We're carrying it in. It could easily slip your mind. Mistakes happen.
Sure.
I guarantee he'll never forget that ever again now because of it.
Definitely not.
So we're like, all right, let's go back. And we go back to there, and they're not there. And we're waiting. And we leave because he was just like, they're not coming. We just leave.
Fuck it.
And as soon as we leave, of course, he pulls in. But we're like, listen, we had to go. It's getting really late. We had to get back home. Like it's a nice drive from Harrisburg to back home. So then they mailed it. It all worked out. Harris is fucking fantastic people, and I can't wait
I
to try
definitely
their-
want to
That was
hang
a
out with
great
them
episode,
again.
too.
I like to hang out
You watched
with them.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Yep.
good. Yeah.
They were really cool guys.
Super
No
cool
joke.
dude. And like, how many times would you go to a brewery and be like, hey, we don't like, we'll book you to come in and still do our thing, invite you to a place that we don't invite anyone to go to,
Yeah.
but we're going to put over other breweries while we're here. They have good
That's
character.
like a leg
Yeah,
up.
that's what I
like
got out
a
of it.
leg
Yeah.
up with everything.
They have
too.
super good character. I like
Yeah.
them. So we go, and then we left, and we're like, where can we buy beer in this area that we can do for our show? And they're like, Bresky's. Go to Bresky's. They sell
Flat out.
They sell. It's impressive.
Everything, yeah.
We walked in and we're like, holy fuck, this place is awesome. And we seen the Nightmare. So we're sitting in the drive-thru, and Jason goes, that artwork really caught me. And he Googled it, and he goes, Nightmare has won like best new brewery in the country this year. Like they're kicking ass as a brewery. So this is not my first time. I know Jason has a couple at his house that he's drinking, but he's unfortunately unable to be here tonight. So this is
will
my
be my
first
first.
time trying a Nightmare
As well,
beer.
yeah,
So
same.
I'm really, really excited for this
Yeah,
because
this is a big beer. This is
everything we've read about them has been fucking fantastic.
Yep.
And like one of our guys on the show has bought their personal artwork. Like he's a fan of just the art on the can, let alone not just the beer. And then he tried the beer and he's enjoying it as well.
Yeah, and like we were touched on that just before. A lot of times I'll buy beer just based on can art.
Yeah, me too.
If it's a brewery that I don't know or a style I don't know,
Yeah.
hey, that's some cool art.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy that beer just to try it.
Here's how I look at it too, and it's something I've recently become a fan of. I know how much it costs to commission someone to do a logo for you. It's not cheap.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I've been very fortunate with people making logos for us and helping us out and paying a guy and kind of giving us the blueprint of what our logos are. But I know it's not cheap, and I would
Not at
never
all.
ask an artist to do something for free.
Right.
If someone said, "Hey, I love your show to the point here's a logo," I would 100% take it, and we would use
yeah.
it
Yeah.
to give them that respect. But
But never expect it from.
exactly, my thing is now is the money
Yeah.
I'm putting into the show is going to go to make our show better. Like I need a new laptop. We need possibly like
Yeah.
the micro like
stuff.
Our next step besides a laptop is new. I want to get better microphones.
Yeah.
But I can't just buy one at a time because if my microphone sounds different than yours because I have a higher
the whole
quality,
show sounds
exactly. I want it to sound symmetry or symmetrical or
homogenous.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And the microphones I want to get are very expensive.
your 10-cent word.
So to get 6 of them would be expensive.
Very.
So then these mics, I wouldn't get rid of them. These would be so if I got these microphones I want to get, I'll put them out there. They're called Shure 7MBs. They're 300. Now, if you buy them with a bundle, you have to buy them with this thing called the sound lifter, and it helps. Like you plug the thing into the sound lifter, then from the sound lifter out to the board.
Into the board.
And it makes it sound
Wow.
sexy.
Yeah.
You're looking at a $400 to $500 microphone for one.
For one.
I found a bundle where I can get the microphone, the cloud lifter, and a cable and a stand for it, like a stand-up stand. So it would be like
Yeah.
a microphone stand, but it would sit over here and then
And
come across
come
the
across
table.
and in.
So nothing's on the table.
Right.
I don't know how it would look visually or how it would be for us moving around, but I also found little tiny microphones I can get for like $12. So that's different. So one mic setup would cost me about $420 or $520. So to do 6 of them would cost me around $3,000.
Yeah.
So that's my next.
Wow.
The laptop I'm looking at is about $3,000. So when I sell merch, even though I'm getting very little from merch or very little from donations, it's just my personal money saving up. New laptop, because a new laptop can then we can just do this show live, and we don't have to worry about recording it, editing it, doing all that. And
no, totally get it.
Yeah, because my laptop is fucking 20 years old. So the Wi-Fi connection is not the greatest, so it dips in and out. It's just a nightmare.
Yeah.
The new laptop, we'd lose a lot of that. And then we can put the nice camera that we're using, use it as a webcam, because I have a thing I paid for by Elgato that turns any camera into a webcam.
Perfect.
But you need a USB 3.0. My old ass doesn't have it. So so the laptop would then take our show live and make the quality amazing, which is what I want to do. I can do it now, but our quality would look terrible. So I don't want to take one step back to go one step forward.
Right.
I don't know where I was going with this whole thing, but can art. So I know what. So I want new logos, but I can't do it because I'm trying to put it back into the show first. If that makes sense.
Yep.
So I appreciate when a beer does amazing can art, because I know what it costs to commission someone to do art and to do good art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. All right, first sip of it while you're talking.
So, Blood Eagle is a Scandinavian-style sour ale brewed with lingonberries, hawthorn berries, cloudberries, strawberry, plum, pear, and tart cherries.
All right, so
a lot going on.
Yeah, I taste schnozberries.
Wait a second. So initially, I tasted. I was like, "This is grapefruit. I like it." And then he said strawberries, and the strawberry hit me
a little bit.
And then that aftertaste was something I don't know what it is, but I dig it. I got hit with like 4 or 5 flavor profiles at one time.
To me,
that's
maybe
different.
I'm way off, but to me it almost tastes kettle hopped. I don't know if that's something that they did with this beer. Or...
You think it's a kettle sour in some aspects?
Yeah.
All right. So
in a way, I think I definitely get it where you're coming from with that. Yeah, that's not.
Has anyone
too
at this table
far-fetched.
ever had a Signon berry?
No.
A lingonberry, you mean?
Is that what that lingonberry? Sorry, it looks like a
Lingonberry.
C, but it's an L.
The only one that I ever
Before you jump ahead, lingonberry ever?
No, not personally.
No.
So we have no idea what that flavor profile is.
Don't know what it means.
Hawthorn berry.
No,
Same
No.
here. Cloudberry.
no.
No.
All right. Strawberry. Sure, we've all had
Yes.
strawberry. Pear.
Yeah.
Plum. We've had pear. Plum. We've had pear. And cherry.
Tart cherry.
Tart. Sorry, I'm not good with Old English font, obviously. T's.
Man,
It looks like dude, read that. It looks like a C, but it's a T if you stare hard enough.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
curves like a C.
Yeah. Like
Ah, man.
chart. Yeah, I got you.
So tart cherries. So the whole
I'll read that anymore.
The bottom row.
I'm refined.
But I want to point this out there because I don't want us to come across as fucking fake and say, "Oh, I get that." The first 3 flavor profiles we've never tasted.
No way.
Never. Ever in our lives. So we're just going by I do get the plum, I do get the strawberry, and there is other flavor profiles that I don't understand what they are, but I don't hate it.
Right.
Now, I don't want to be that guy, but I'm going to say this, but other half did it with another brewery, and they did like a Berliner Weiss with lingonberries.
Okay.
And that was like extremely tart. Yeah. Extremely tart. Like it kind of like throws in that element, but like throwing those other berries into it then too.
Yeah.
I mean, again, I never had the hawthorn or the cloudberries, but like obviously strawberry plum was when Pizza Boy did their legendary plum
I don't think I
milkshake.
had that.
They only had it on tap once, but I'll tell you what, they should have definitely fucking canned it. 100%. They should have canned it. And then the tart cherry, that's like the little bit of the back half then too. So
All right. So
it does definitely taste like a kettle sour in some aspects when it comes to it.
when you taste this, going by what I said, how Nightmare usually makes very high ABV beers. This doesn't drink like a high ABV.
No,
No.
it doesn't.
This drinks like 3-pound cans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It tastes like a 6, but I know it's not.
Yeah.
Just from what we were talking about, like with the Breskies and the like when we were going through the drive-thru at McDonald's, like I kind of like going off of that. So
Did you see the Blood Eagle when you were there? Like, are you going by any memory at all when you were doing your thing?
no,
I
like
know.
when it was like between like 8 and like whatever percentages.
Everything
That's
I
exactly
seen
what
was
I
like
was-
8 to 12.
I just only looked at the can art, but I'm just going off of what you guys said, like just because. So it's not like I'm kind of going in blind with that, but having a better idea with it.
You're up with your first review. What would you give this on Untappd? When you go check this in and Untappd gives you a fucking warning saying you've been drinking too fast.
They're going to do a lot of that during this time frame.
Be like, whoa, slow the fuck down. Oh, yeah.
So I think it drinks like what it is.
It's super. It's a sour, but it's so smooth.
It reminds me of like a Rotunda Kettle sour.
Yeah.
Because it drinks so smooth.
I'm a big sour fan.
I've become a sour fan.
Yeah.
Because
you were forced into it. You weren't born into it. You were forced into it.
I was forced into it.
You're like, I fucking hate it.
Ben raped me.
Finally.
Ben raped my mouth with sours.
Finally.
Like when the sour craze was all the rage a couple years ago, that's when I got into them.
Yeah.
And I never really actually stopped drinking them. I'll drink them all year round. Usually it was just something I would drink in the summer.
Yeah.
But, now like I'm ordering from...
Sours have made us a staple.
Yeah.
There's stout, sour, IPA.
Like I said, the big three.
Yeah.
The big three styles currently right now, and I don't feel like that they're going to actually...
Listen, if you're someone who wants a brewer, if you want someone to be a brewer in your station...
These guys.
Well, one's already employed, but you want to enter ciders into your game, you need to call Uncle Dan, man. That dude makes some good fucking sours.
Yeah, he does.
I mean, good stout. I mean, good ciders.
Yeah.
Some good fucking ciders. Someone who I'm not just coming from a buddy. Like, I mean, personally, I never met the guy. I've just heard his voice over a fucking podcast, and I've seen pictures of him. I never met him in person. I would 100% go out and buy both these ciders. So that dude has a future in it as a brewer making ciders.
Absolutely.
That's just my opinion.
And the crazy part, too, with one of their podcasts, he's actually dabbling into distillery.
Ooh.
Distilling.
I mean, I'm not saying to not spread yourself too thin, but your ciders are fucking great.
Yeah, they are.
And you're not. And I know people picked you. You got picked on a little bit in your 2 episodes ago about your apple speech, but obviously your knowledge of apples and ciders and everything has been fucking paying off for you because your shit's good.
Yeah. So
fucking
Untappd.
Snow Snake, yeah.
Untappd score.
I'm giving it a 4.25.
4.25.
Solid sour. It might have been higher if I knew what the flavors were.
Does this sour rival Hudson Valley?
I wouldn't say so, just because, like, I mean, I know we're in 4 deep with high ABV and all that then, too.
I don't feel like my palate's destroyed. I'm still getting every flavor.
I wouldn't necessarily say that, but I think it's just due to the fact with, like, all the different stuff going on with it and the style of it then, too. I mean, I'd dip between like 3.5, 3.75, just solely because of it, and that's just me because, I mean, I'd had Hudson Valley sours. I mean, like I tell Tony about it. Like they made,
they are actually the big dog.
They made a ridiculous stout to the point where it was no roasted malts. I think you would actually like their stouts. They were like. They had like a regular stout, like that was actually chocolatey, and then they did a marshmallow coconut one, and you would be like, holy fuck, Ben. And they were like 10%.
Yeah.
And you're like, holy fuck. I had like maybe like, I think I had an 8-ounce pour of the marshmallow coconut one.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, was that amazing. That was like stellar.
No.
I liked it.
So your score, I do agree with you. I think this is very tasty.
Yeah, it is.
I do really like this.
It's just the fact that there's a lot going on with it.
Yes.
That's the only reason why I'm doing like the 3.5, 3.75.
Exactly.
I don't want to short them. I'm probably going to lean towards a 3.75 just due to the fact that they're introducing me to like 3 new ingredients that I've never had before.
See,
2 ingredients I've had.
I don't feel like you're introducing me to anything. Because when I hear those 3, I eliminate them. Because I've never had them.
Tasted it.
So I get plum, I get cherry, and I get strawberry because that's what my taste buds are already familiar with. So I do enjoy the beer. I would buy this again, depending on even the ABV and price. It comes down to that. So if this is super expensive and it's $20 a 4-pack, I may pass on it.
Correct.
That being said, my sour profile 100% goes to Hudson Valley is God right now.
They just know how to fucking do it,
and I know it's not technically a sour, it's a wheat beer, but the sour sweet tart beers from Rotunda are fantastic.
Yeah.
I know they're not sours, but they kind of have the sour characteristics, but they're wheat beers.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. Fair enough.
Josh's 3-pound can, I think, was a better sour all around. And I also think it was a better sour because it just told me it was apricot.
Yeah.
I think the other 3 berries may contribute to the flavor of it, but I wouldn't know. So I don't know what I'm pulling out and what I think I'm getting.
In other words, what you're really saying is, like, hey, like, you introduce these 3 other berries that you kind of threw in there, but you have no idea what really it contributes to make it what it should be.
Exactly.
Unless you're a food connoisseur.
Exactly. So for me, that being said, I do enjoy the beer. Am I getting all the notes? I have no idea.
Right.
You might be getting maybe even a quarter or half the notes.
And seeing the price of this beer, it's high, but maybe this one is something I would come back to if it was available, but it's not something I would seek out or I would go crazy for because of that. I would give it a 3.75.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay. Yeah. And that's why
we're a little different there.
Yeah, I like it. It's easily a 4. It is easily a 4 beer, but I have to give those other 2 factors involved.
No, absolutely. You have to do what you feel is comfortable for your own tastes, and that, like, again, if it's like, there's a lot of factors going on for me. If it tastes exactly like it's described, if it's wow, this is just overall like fresh, tasty, whatever it hits, all those notes.
It hits every
whatever.
So going on your scale, first profile, I don't know if it meets those requirements. Second profile, it tastes fantastic.
Right.
And then for me, I add in price and buying because I don't have a lot of money.
Hey, put it this way.
Right.
Hey, you're just getting fed the beers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not saying that in a negative way.
So for me, I would Nightmare is the only thing I'm going to give that knock to, and I know they're new. Listen, I get it.
Right.
You're trying to. You're new. You have to go a little higher.
Your first Nightmare outing.
I love it.
There you go.
I would if Nightmare was on the table and I would go out somewhere, I would spend the money to pay for it just to try it.
There you go.
Now, on the same token, Omnipolo, I have this. You're going to give me the same price for Omnipolo over Nightmare, and I've experienced both your breweries. I'm going to tell them the person who bought the beer, first off, stay away from Omnipolo. They're all garbage, and go back and buy all the Nightmare you can.
Get Nightmare.
Yeah. Same with Topo and Goliath. A little more expensive. They're all great.
All amazing.
Yeah, they're stellar. Yeah.
Side note. So my 4.25, I'm giving 0.25 for the can art that we discussed.
That's
Okay.
fair. That's
All
the
right.
can art's fantastic. It's a Viking, and there's blood, and there's fucking.
It's just badass.
And like, you gotta
He's
understand.
killing something. I can't exactly.
No,
see.
he stripped somebody, and they're pulling the skin.
Yes,
that's what the Blood Eagle is. He's actually he cut the spine and all that.
I did hear this on the
stretching
podcast.
this all out. Yeah.
So the Blood Eagle is where it's rumored torture that the Vikings did, but it's debatable if it really happened, where they would cut the skin off the back, take each part of the skin and put it on chains and spread the skin off the spine, and it looked like an eagle, and they called it the Blood Eagle.
Yep.
Torture, but cool stuff. Especially if you're into that torture thing, you should check out the Renaissance Fair. They do a lot of cool stuff with that.
All right. The nice segue. Good job, Tony.
They do. They do the torture chamber.
No, I believe it. No, but I'm just saying, though, I'm like, good segue, Tony.
Here's a quick thing, too. So far, I don't know if all these are from New York or what's going on, but so far I know Nightmare. I don't remember this one because I didn't crack it.
That's from California.
I don't know Monkish because I wasn't here.
Never
when
really
cracked.
had too much. Yeah,
every single can we crack is filled to the fucking.
That was actually filled to the brim too. The Monkish.
Was
oh yeah.
Like when you crack a can and you crack it,
you're getting your money's worth.
It is all like look. I'm not even. It's right there. You know what I mean? Like so you're buying.
It's at the literal lip. It's like maybe about a quarter inch.
I like
not
that.
even.
You're getting every single ounce you paid for.
Oh, you're gonna go over.
I'm not.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
look at that. Nice.
I'm a baller, baby.
Big dick energy, yo. Tom Kessler.
Have you ever heard this story?
Oh, here we go.
Here we go. Let's
Well, he's new. He's kind of new to the table.
Okay, Spive. So we had a whole thing about. I mean, I would rag on him for weeks at a time, Tony, about this. So Andy Header, which is another guy on our Not Cool in High School, indie wrestler, he said, "I want to work out with you."
Right.
We go there, and here we see this one guy, big
Holy
fat
fuck,
guy.
we're an hour and a half into this podcast.
I don't care. This is fun. I'm having a good time.
I'm not looking anymore.
Oh, I'm like,
We only got 6 to go.
yeah. But anyhow, so we see this fat guy. I don't know. Like I became the mayor of the gym where I know everybody, and like they're like cool. They're all right with me. And like there's this one big fat guy, Tom Kessler. And, you know, he works out. You gotta give him credit. He works out.
Okay.
So I mentioned hey, we have
first off. I don't know who this guy is because
I'm going to get to that
because we already said his name. So Tony does not know this aspect of it because they don't know his name. They just know him as this
we just
guy
know
at the
by
gym.
him like on a basis.
Okay.
So I talked to this guy. I'm like, hey, we're part of a podcast with Tony Blackwell, and he's like, oh, cool. I know Tony. Da 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 da. And like, I didn't see him in the longest time.
Yeah. First off, I don't know anything about the situation. All I know is this guy at the gym, and he knows me. Yes.
Slow your roll.
Yeah.
Hey, put the little
kind of like a
put a little
celebrity,
ice
so,
on
you know,
the jets there, Tony.
I'm just letting him know from an aspect of
Well,
me.
I was going to get into all that.
Okay.
So anyhow, you know, with everything going on with like Skook Stock and all that,
right?
Because he knows about Tony. I said I saw him. I'm like, hey, welcome back. I didn't see you in a while. Hey, I'm doing all right. He goes, are you still with Tony Blackwell doing the podcast? I go, yeah. And all of a sudden, he just fucking unloads. He goes, that ugly fuck. I'm like, and Andy and I are like, what?
Ugly fuck.
That ugly fuck.
Like, that ugly fuck. His wife is so beautiful.
She is.
That, you know, I don't know how he got her.
Oh my
He must
God.
have a dick down to his ankles because it was just like he was so ridiculous overall with it, right? It was so ridiculous overall, and Andy Heder and I just start fucking losing it. And I'm like,
I would love to see Andy
fuck?
laugh at that.
Like, Andy's just like looking at me, he's just like, oh my God. Like, and he's like,
that's ridiculous.
He's kind of like, oh my God. I'm like, I can't fucking pass this up. So this is when Tony had a little bit of difficulty with the Skook Stock. Yes.
It wasn't difficulty. It was just very
difficulty
hard.
with people.
Yeah,
difficulty with people.
It was,
You gotta
it
admit.
was very stressful to get together.
Tony's like, man, like Tony's fucking strapped. He's ready to pop at this point. And he's like, man, like, I don't know. I go, Tony, there's this one guy that calls you ugly fuck. He goes, well, apparently I'm an ugly fuck. And then ever since then, we wrote it for like 4 weeks.
So
at
4
least.
weeks, I just know that this guy they go to the gym.
And then we finally figured out
and
his
this guy
name
says,
then.
my wife is so hot and I'm ugly and I must have a huge dick. The only reason I got her. And I'm like, first off, because I thought I wasn't bad looking, but obviously I guess I am.
At least to him.
Yeah, at least to him. Anyway, let me know what comment below if I'm an ugly fuck. You're not seeing my body.
The chubby Mark Wahlberg.
Just go by the face. Thank you, Ben. I appreciate that. I'll take chubby. So I just keep hearing this guy is like, I'm an ugly fuck. And I'm like, I have no
and
idea.
we're laughing like hell because
I have no idea. And we're talking about we're going to make T-shirts for the podcast. It says Team Ugly Fuck. Like,
or
that's
just like his like face, it just says ugly fuck for in like a comic bubble and too.
So here's the thing. Once I get this new laptop, I do pay for Adobe, but I pay for an app that I can't use half the programs for because my computer's so old. So I just use it to kind of use it for Lightroom for our photography right now. I can do better video edits and better make logos and do cool stuff once I get a better laptop. I got a really good deal on Black Friday, so it's like for the full year, so I'm not really worried about it. So I'm paying for the full price of every program for the same price I would probably pay for just an Adobe program.
Just one. Yeah.
We're gonna make these T-shirts and Team Ugly Fuck with the whole nine, and every guy at the show is gonna have his own shirt. Like we're gonna do fun stuff, but obviously we couldn't do it. So fucking, I'm like, and then all of a sudden I'm fucking out of my car, and I'm coming home from work. I had a fucking shitty day. I fucking hate everything, and a van pulls up, and he's like, "Hey," and I'm like, "Tom, how you been, man?" I've known this guy for years because I used to coach soccer in Shenandoah.
Right.
I coached 3 of his kids from the age of like 9. Like I've known his kids.
But you don't know that he is the guy.
Exactly. Didn't put it together. He goes, your fucking buddies work out at the gym with me. I always tell them that your wife is hot as fuck. I don't know how you got her. I'm like, you're the fucking guy. And he's like, yeah. I was like, dude, I didn't know for 4 weeks because they never asked your fucking name, and I never told them to ask your name. I was like, for 4 weeks, I had no idea who you were. And he's like,
that's great.
He's like, it's me. I'm like, you motherfucker. Like, that's his personality. He's a fucking sweetheart.
Oh, he's a good guy. I like him.
Man, he lives in Frackville, and his family, like literally him, his wife, are fucking amazing. All of his kids are really good kids. I coached one of them by myself, his middle son. I coached his daughter a little bit, but I mean, really good guy, really good family.
Yeah,
but,
definitely.
So I love him to death. But
I always see the son too at the gym.
Which one? His middle son?
The one. He's like.
I don't want to put his
name
out there, but
probably like my cousin's. Maybe a few years younger than him. Yeah.
All right, so he's of age. His name is Corbin.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know that's the one I coached.
And he's like, hey, you know Melvin John? Are you related to Melvin Mestician? I go, I'm his cousin. And he's just like, oh shit. Like
tell him I said he's a psychopath. That kid was fucking crazy. He's the only kid I couldn't like. You can coach him, but he's gonna do what he's gonna do.
Yeah.
So if
I'll be right back.
If he took a shot in the field, like playing soccer, like now this kid too, he would run a cross country marathon. Like he would run across country, get on then get on the bus and go play a fucking soccer game. Whew. And he was one of our players that can still play a full 90 minutes game and run another 18 miles on the field. He was just a psychopath. Like you know what I mean? Like, and he would die out there before you pulled him out on the field. So and then he was very chippy too. So if he took a couple cheap shots, he was not against maybe throwing an elbow or throwing a fist on the field either. So he was a player you had to
really watch him.
You had to keep an eye on him. Yeah. Yes. School County sports in its finest.
Yeah.
People think soccer for pussies. You haven't seen School County soccer.
I played soccer.
That shit gets violent.
I know. Oh yeah.
What school did you play for?
North Schuylkill.
Oh, yeah. So your team, were you guys good?
No, we were terrible.
Exactly. Most North School teams were terrible. There was like one good year where they were good.
My brother was there when they were good.
Yeah. But
Go figure.
They're terrible, but they're terrible. But they'll have a good time. But if you fucking disrespect us, we will still throw a fist.
We'll fight.
Yeah. Like I was part of a bench clearing brawl one time. I played North School soccer for 2 years. It was the best time of my life. And then I ended up coaching it. But yeah. All right. Well, so Ben's not here. So I think technically, are we on me or you for this night? We'll just start with you with Equilibrium.
No.
Yeah, we're on Equilibrium. This is the Equilibrium. Is this an Equilibrium?
Aeronaut.
I'm sorry, you're right. This is Aeronaut.
Yeah.
That makes it better for me because I had an opinion on this. Go ahead, you go first.
So, you could. This is a Galaxy Hop. Galaxy Hops.
Yeah,
I guess. I don't get it.
You don't get it.
No.
I get a little bit on the end.
I get more piney.
Piney.
Do you get that?
I do not.
What do you get?
No. I get sweetness right off the bat. I can taste a little bit of the Galaxy. But other than that, there's not a lot going on with this beer.
I'm not going to lie when I say this. I don't know if you guys smelled it or not, or you talked about the scent of it. It smells a little bit like peanut butter.
Peanut butter?
I don't get that at all. We might be drunk.
Well, here's 3 people with 3 different things that they taste and things that they smell.
Yeah.
So,
because I know I could definitely. So
this is
like if you had my nose.
What exactly is this beer?
I don't know. I'm just reading off the can, so I don't know if this makes a difference when it comes to Galaxy Hop, but this is Australian Galaxy Hop. So, part cloud. Are part clouds of the cosmos on a quest for exclusive Australian Galaxy Hop. This complex Imperial IPA bursts with succulent aromas of peach, citrus, and tropical fruits, swirling over the creamy haze of juicy hops in its exquisite fermentations of house IPA yeast.
It is smooth, but
it's very smooth.
I get a little bit.
Did you get any peach, Ben?
No, I didn't get any
peach.
of that.
I don't get fruit at all.
No fruit. No, I get hop.
130 of 20. So that's only
a fresh beer.
That's like
That's
yeah,
essentially fresh,
I
especially
don't-
for an imperial.
I don't get
Now,
that.
once again, we're 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
4,
but
5.
I just don't
Our
get
sixth
that.
beer in, our palate can maybe shot. I'm just trying to be fair here.
No, but we have to be You have to be critical when.
Dude, every time I taste it, it tastes like a tree. I get that West Coast IPA, very,
try it.
very piney, very like that.
yeah,
Where you're drinking
a resinous-
like a cedar tree or something, or like
Yeah.
a pine tree.
Yeah, I think that might be a slight malt
maybe.
with it. It might have been.
This is an imperial, right?
Yeah, this is an
He just got
imperial.
something chewy.
So-
He just got something chewy in there.
Oh, uh-oh.
I did get
I'm
the
not
last
gonna lie.
pour.
I'm not a big fan. Maybe it's. I don't know.
That air noise.
Yeah.
I'll go first here, just to kind of clear up that. Hold on, my ABV. It to me it has a little bit of a malty, boozy taste, so it's tough for me to get an idea of what it can be ABV. So I'll go conservative here with that. Score. I'm gonna get my last little mouthful here.
Just overall, like just from trying this, I do not actually dig this like you, Spive.
Yeah.
I'm giving it a 3.
I would go 2.75.
That's where I was at.
Ooh.
275. Yeah.
Not a bad beer. I do enjoy it. I don't hate it. If this was here, if I was out somewhere and this is the only thing on tap and I drank it, I wouldn't hate it. I wouldn't leave the
Right.
bar. I still think I think it's drinkable. I think it does taste good. But on my scale, once you cross that 2.73 area, I really like your beer.
Yeah.
I think this is a mediocre beer. It doesn't blow me away. And that's where I stand with it. 250 is where I put
It's okay.
where I put domestic beers. Like
Fair enough.
Yingling, not Yingling. Yeah, you know what?
You
Fuck
could
it.
say Yingling.
Yingling,
I think you could say
Miller
Yingling.
Lite, Keystone Light, beers that when I go to a bar, they're
finally
there.
broke
I'll
him on
drink
that.
them.
No,
I'll
I'm
drink
okay.
them, and that will be my beer of the night. I don't hate them, but they're good beers. I can get by my night with them.
Yeah,
Right.
absolutely.
This is a step above that.
I give it a 3. I went with a 3.25, but just from hearing you guys, I'm like, you know what? Yeah, you guys are a little bit right. No, I didn't get bullied into it. Like I was hovering between a 3 and a 3.25, but 3 is definitely a score.
I
Yeah,
think that's
it
fair.
would definitely get you by, but it wasn't stellar like all the
No.
other stuff that we have ever had.
I
before.
teetered between 375, a 275 and 3, just because at least if I was out somewhere, it has a craft beer taste.
Yeah,
Right.
Now
I
I,
agree with
don't know the ABV, so if this beer is higher on the scale, and I'm not putting this into my score, but if this was higher on the scale and still cheaper, and it was my only choice,
Then maybe.
yeah, it would be a lot higher.
Yeah. I think this is going to be a big number beer.
You think so?
I think so.
I don't even. This is just a regular. This is
Imperial double. Well,
No,
so
not even double. Imperial Indian Pale Ale.
Well, hang on a minute. If we know any better from reading our Untapped, Imperial double/double. Imperial is kind of like fitting into the shoes of a double. So if, like, say for example, you have Imperial shoes on, but you only take double shoes, you can actually take those.
Right.
It's kind of like a good conversion chart. So
There you go. I changed my score because of it.
there you go. Good. Hey, Ben made logic.
I don't know. I'm pretty high with this, but I still think I'm going to be low.
Really?
I think so.
Wow.
I'm
know.
kind of hovering.
Did everyone give their own tab score? I'm having beer timers.
Yes. Yes.
Beerheimers.
Beerheimers.
Yeah. You and
right,
I
were-
did. So we're good.
Yeah, we're good.
Sugar Cat Daddy.
That's-
Triple.
Triple
All right.
New England. There we go.
All right.
This would be definitely Slayer, one of my buddies. I don't know if you would know him or not, Spive, but
Finish your mouthful there, you fucking psycho. No
what I
stouts
still
on the
think
table tonight. All.
Yeah. I noticed that.
I'm
Thank you.
I'm a fan of that. Thank you for no stouts.
no, they were like, we're gonna send you some citronelle IPAs.
I like them.
These are decent. I love them.
kind of dig this can art too.
Oh yeah, the half naked guy in the can.
half naked dude drinking a beer.
That's me on a Saturday night.
Yeah, right.
Fun fact:
big fucking hop.
Since
an anal plug hop.
Since I've been laid off since Friday, since then this is the first time I think I've worn underwear. I've been rocking just jogging pants around the house.
Oh.
So you were going commando.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere. So I figured if people came over, I took a shower. Dude, I was funky. You know what I mean? Like I didn't care.
Right.
I'm not going anywhere.
Man, I'll have to tell a story when you're done.
Yeah, I've been in full-fledged like unemployment mode right now. I just read a statistic.
What the hell is this called? Triple Buddy.
Super Cat Daddy by Beer Tree Brew Company.
He's a triple cat daddy.
This is my first beer tree too.
Me too.
Me three.
All right.
The trifecta.
So
nothing to expect. No preconceived notions.
The last one was my first time from Aeronaut too. That was my first Aeronaut beer.
So they're hitting us with some like decent
first
stuff.
Nightmare beer. First Nightmare. Yeah. 390,000. Now, obviously, I don't know the exact number, but it was about 390,000 people in Pennsylvania are out of work right now.
Wow.
We lead the country.
Wow.
We only have like 1,800 cases. It's weird.
Really?
Something like that.
Wait,
that was the number I seen. 390,000 unemployment cases in Pennsylvania.
This is not the
more
beer
than New
timers
York?
kicking in.
Yeah.
What? That doesn't even make sense to me.
I don't know. I guess because Governor Wolf's sanctions are a lot higher too. He went.
Well, I mean,
non-essential.
he has counties on complete lockdown. So.
Yeah. So
Yeah, he's like did a
He's like,
stay-at-home
don't
ordinance.
fucking leave your house. He's like,
Not us though.
Schuylkill has
Not
not
us.
been put with that yet.
we are not there.
Therefore, this is why we're doing the show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If we were on lockdown, the show would be over.
right. And again, we are,
A couple blocks from each other.
yeah, and the only people that we've really had contact with.
Yeah.
So,
We're kind of doing like a prohibition podcast in a way.
yes. The Second Street Speakeasy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This will already be out when this happens.
But that's not where we're actually
But
at.
we're gonna be together tomorrow night too for the
Right.
live stream on Facebook. Hopefully that does really well. I've been shared. I sent.
And what
it
time
to
is that?
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock tomorrow?
And you know what we could
But
do?
if you guys can come a little early here. So my goal is once we end tonight, we could pack everything up and get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because my back's fucked up. It'll really
So
help.
let me ask you this: are we packing all the mics up?
Yes, I'm going to bring all 6.
Okay.
I know it's just going to be us 3 and then them
Yes.
2, so it's only 5.
Yes.
but
In a way,
You
one
might
of
have.
we'll have 2 open mics. So if his wife wants to join us, she can because she does drink.
well, here's how I looked at it. Well, the third guy could have been our drifter, and
No.
people could actually.
We're not bringing
guess.
outside people in.
Yeah,
We're not bringing
No,
outside people
No,
in.
well, I'm just saying, what we
Especially not in
discussed.
today's times.
Yeah, but I'm just saying though, like if we wanted to include the guy that
I
we were
think-
going for, but
Are you
point
talking about
being-
over here?
well,
No. He has
okay.
there's too many kids in the house.
No, totally different thing. With the 3 that were there at Black Diamond,
No, it's gonna be me, you, me, us 3,
yeah,
and Tyler and Keith.
Okay.
That's it. If Keith's wife wants to join, fine. Keith's son can't join; he's underage.
Yeah.
But I'm going to give him a job because he wants to be part of it. He really likes the podcast. He does support us.
Oh, cool.
I'll have him run the live stream so he could feed us what they're
Yeah.
saying over the chat.
Perfect.
Yeah, there you go.
Great.
Yeah, why not?
Get him on production.
That's
Exactly.
that's a nice
Yeah.
little thing.
Yeah.
That's
He-
production
he
experience.
Can keep
There
an
you
eye,
go.
He can keep an eye on cameras, and
Oh yeah.
I'll give him a pair of headphones. He can listen to the audio levels.
Perfect.
We'll definitely have him have a good time.
So
here.
are we gonna what's the idea of?
This is all behind
there
the show. This
for-
is all behind the scenes stuff for you guys. So when you see the stream, this is us talking about it beforehand.
No, but I'm just saying though, like what beers are we gonna do? Like what
We are going to be
brewery?
doing 3 from Topple and Goliath.
Okay.
And 3 from
Funk.
Funk.
Okay.
Technically, they have 4 from Topple and Goliath, but we're going to do 3 and 3. So 6 beers. But what I'm also thinking is because depending if we have the time to do it and how long we go, I was thinking maybe bringing some beers after. Maybe the stream ends, but I'm not sure yet. I maybe not. So if you have doubles that you need to get rid of, you can bring them and we'll have
Yeah.
some fun.
I have a couple beers too.
Well, here's what I was.
There's a lot of the stuff that you have in your fridge is sitting in our fridge.
Jesus, you know what? I even like
You've seen his fridge.
going in my
2 fridges.
Yeah.
going in my archive. Oh my god! Like I have.
Hold on.
Time out.
That initial taste fucking punches you right in the throat.
Yeah.
You stayed super straight with that.
That was earthy. That's earthy.
Yeah,
shit.
that's really earthy, right?
That's like earthy and smooth to me. Wow.
It's smooth. It has a soft mouth
It
feel.
It finishes nice, but that initial
that's
taste
like
was
earth
like,
water.
I didn't like that
To me,
initial,
at least, it was like earth water. Wow.
It's kind of.
I'm just saying, like
So what I'm thinking we're gonna do
slight sweetness.
is I'm gonna tell his son when we're doing. I'll let him run the board. When we're doing the podcast, make sure we're recording. But when we stop I'll give him a cue, like hit stop, and then they can break into music on the live stream.
yeah, yeah.
The camera will still have it, and I can just edit the camera out
Yeah.
or just have him stop the camera, but the
Yeah.
webcam's still going. Maybe 3 beers, them do a couple songs for like
Yeah.
an hour. Then we'll break back in, do the other 3 beers. Like we'll do the 3 Topple and Goliath, let them play for a while.
Why don't we do 2-2-2?
We could do that too.
Like, well, actually, I guess it depends on how long they want to play for.
yeah.
Like
Oh,
if we
don't
do like
forget.
2 beers,
Well, I'm saying if we bring
couple songs,
if we
2
bring
beers.
beers while they're playing songs, so we can keep the
the
mood,
vibe
the
going.
flow
Going. Well, I have a 15%.
why don't we tell everybody what exactly is going to happen tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's
Well,
going
this
to
is
be
behind
like
the scenes. No one's gonna because we're like 4. This will be our 4th episode in now, so we have
Yeah.
3 in the bank. So this is
Right.
gonna air a while. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have.
it wouldn't be terrible to like air certain stuff in the current times that we're in.
Yeah, no,
It wouldn't,
So
but-
you're gonna listen. You're listening to a past episode. So
Yes,
yes. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to Keith Collins' house, which is a couple blocks away. They're gonna play. It's 2 different bands. Keith Collins in the band called Hooligan, and Tyler Smars in the band called Bad Maggie. Bad Maggie is one of the only guests that we made a special shirt for. We went and got
Yes.
Bangin' Beers of Bad Maggie shirts.
I'll have to break mine out.
If you're wearing yours,
Oh,
I won't
there you
wear
go.
mine, but at least one of us wears it because mine shrunk. So yeah, you wear yours. But we took our logo, like the podcast logo, Bangin' Beers, and we made it blue, and then we put their logo of the girl. It's like the Bad Maggie logo, and we have it. So it's Bangin'
the
Beers.
cocktail girl or
Yeah,
whatever
like
she
Bangin'
is.
Beers with Bad Maggie.
Yep.
And the only person who has a shirt is the people that were on that show that day and the band.
Hey, wait a minute. I kind of have an idea with our crossover episode with It's Just Beer podcast.
Are you going to pay for a logo?
Well, I'm going to throw it out.
Go ahead.
Have the beer, like the porn.
It's just Bangin' Beers.
It's just banging beers. Let's just make a fucking shirt of it overall.
You reach out to them and see if they're cool with it.
Oh, I know they'll be 100% cool
And
with
then
it.
you can reach out to whoever made their logo and that. It's
yeah,
gonna be a process.
like the beer, like a beer hub or whatever. How we would do that? Like you know
I
what
would
mean?
take their logo they have, that green thing,
Yeah.
and then just write "It's Just Bangin' Beers Podcast."
That'd be cool. That'd be a cool little shirt.
Well, like I said, it costs
And,
money. It costs money to make a logo. So
I get it. But
you could, if you foot the bill, we'll do it.
hey, put it this way, that's part of the stimulus check that we're going to be getting. we got. Hey, we got to
even get
knock
my
it a
tax.
little bit.
I didn't even get my taxes back yet.
Yeah, me neither. It's funny how
I
when
didn't even
when you
file
owe the
yet.
government money, they fucking bang your door down and threaten your jail time.
Yeah.
When they owe you money, it's like, listen, we're going through some stuff.
Yeah.
Get the
Fuck you.
Yeah.
You know
It's like,
what?
I'm going through a bad breakup right now, so
Yeah,
like,
the country's sick. I don't give a fuck. You
Yeah.
owe me money,
Like, my
motherfucker.
money.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know this.
You wouldn't give a shit if my fucking mother was sick, and then
You know, the sad thing about it is then too, like with my job, we have to deal with another, like we consider it the payment center, and they're the people that actually pay out the checks from where I work. And so
you're fucking fucked because you have douchebags like you working there.
Hey, get the fuck out of here. No, because there's a lot of shit going on with the payment center and all that then too, and basically
these are getting warm.
Yeah, we got to start moving on.
Yeah.
We have 5 more to go.
I think we should do
We'll be
the
all right.
sloop ones, move them there, and then go Barry, and then
right, we'll do
blast
that.
through.
The sloops are cold. I'm gonna be honest. I don't dig this. I don't like that initial taste.
I think it's super sweet.
I'll give
You
it.
know what? It reminds me of a Bud Light.
I'll give it
The
like
sweetness.
I'll definitely give it like a 3.5
Really?
because of the earthiness. A little bit. I like the sweetness in it. Like for something that's like overly sweet for some people, that's the right sweetness for me. Flat out.
Okay. All right.
And
I'll tell you what.
that's a triple.
It doesn't taste overly boozy. It doesn't taste like it's a 10 or if it's like a triple 10. Usually triples are what, a 9 and up.
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah, about that.
It doesn't taste like it's in that category.
No.
So that's impressive. But it's just it's almost too sweet. It has a weird beginning taste. I'm not a fan of it. I I'm gonna give it a 250.
I'm gonna go 275.
3.5. Like the earthiness. Like I'm kind of like set in my own ways. Like I'm
gonna take my beer with me and go pee.
Go ahead.
And then once you guys are done, you can crack open this confliction. You can just use this glass.
Yeah. Okay. So like, man, I mean, I'm kind of like I'm like a. Are you okay?
Oh, ouch! I heard that. Actually, I heard that in my headphones.
Now,
I'm kind of
soccer. Stubbing your toe does not affect you.
No, well, yeah. You got to remember, I'm 40.
You're 40. I'm 31. Tony's 33.
A lot of
Holy
shit. A lot of shit affects me.
I'm the fucking young bastard of everything here. So
yeah, I mean, I could just walk and I'm affected. I'm out of commission. You know,
you don't play as a 40-year-old.
No,
I thought you were like in your like mid 30s.
So,
to tell
well,
you the truth.
you know, I thought I was actually in my early 20s, and now I have a sprained ankle and a massive hematoma on my leg.
Jesus.
Yeah, so I got to remember how old I am.
Yeah.
You know, I was born in the 70s, so.
Oh wow! Are you related to like Kalia Ravitz and like all them?
She would be
those
like
Ravitz.
I believe they're a third cousin.
Okay.
No, well, Kaylee would be a fourth cousin to me.
Okay, no, fair enough. Because I graduate with her. That's the only reason why. Like,
how old are you?
31.
31. Oh, okay.
88, graduated in 2007.
So you probably know my brother Craig Oravitz.
Oh yeah, I do. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I had to think about that one for a little bit. I had to dip in the
old banks.
Yeah.
So he played soccer.
So he's your brother.
Craig is actually my brother. At least that's what my parents told me.
Okay.
I actually don't believe it, but they tell me that, so I have to fucking go with it.
Abide by it.
Right.
No, I got you. No. It's such a small world,
Yeah,
for real. Like, like the people I know, like, see, this is the small town shit that we have to fucking deal with.
Yeah.
So it's like, so-and-so did this, and they had a kid with this one, and so on and so forth, and I'm not trying to be derogatory. Obviously, I'm never derogatory when I talk about this.
No.
Because my mom and grandmother fucking have the name game down pat.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I know. That's like my mom and my aunt. They know everybody in the world.
Like, no
or
joke.
At least Schuylkill County.
Like, like my grandma would always mention certain things about like my grandma would say certain things, and my mom would say certain things. I'm like, who the fuck are you talking about?
That's my
and
dad.
She's just
my dad knows everybody.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I have a show mascot I brought down.
I saw that. Look at him.
The Baphomet.
Here he is. That's the devil.
The Baphomet.
That's probably going to block your face. We'll just put him here.
That's probably better for the show.
All right. I'm going to get rid of this. I didn't drink it the whole time I was talking to Heidi up there.
But, yeah.
This is a tough beer. I'm not going to lie.
Like I said, that was a 3.5. We didn't crack the sloop.
You're being generous.
Holy mother of God.
At this point, you got me in primed mode. I'm like not really flying, but I'm like hovering. I'm like Iron Man hovering at this point.
What are we shaving tonight, Ben?
No, we're not shaving tonight. It's too. I did it not too long ago.
No.
Been there, done that.
I think you should get a mohawk for tomorrow.
No.
Yes.
No. No, I don't like that. Like that's just no.
Too punk.
No, it's not practical for me. I'm not like that. Like I respect it for people that get it, but at the same time, it's like if I did that, like I was like, if I was like 16, I would be able to do that, but not now. Or do something really fucking wild. You know what I mean? But no.
Ooh, I'm not a fan.
No. I'm sticking by the 275.
Oh, see, here's the thing. I gave that other beer. I gave the other beer 275, and I would drink Aeronaut 1,000% over that Super Daddy.
That's true. Boy, this is where. This is where like we
actually. I'm gonna reevaluate. I'm gonna go 2 even. I would drink a Miller Lite over that triple IPA.
Correct.
It
was just too sweet for me. It was just too.
That initial taste was too much. Right, what do we got? You have to go a little lighter on this pour because it's a smaller can.
Right. Yeah, so like I poured like roughly about there.
Yeah, right at the titty.
There you go,
so like,
thank you.
Got it.
All right, so this beer I'm really excited for.
Sloop.
I like Sloop.
I did mess. You've had Sloop before?
I've had a couple Sloops.
So they actually on It's Just Beer podcast had two of the members from Sloop on the show.
One of the guys, yeah.
One of the guys who brew at Sloop was on the show.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be honest, listening to his sweet, succulent voice, I thought he was a cool dude. And I was like, you know what? Because I like him, I want to try the beers of the company he works for.
Yeah.
Yes. So this is my first time having a Sloop brew.
Oh, this is your first Sloop?
This is my first Sloop.
Okay. What do we
This
got?
is called Confliction. This is a sour ale hops. This won I'm a fucking idiot tonight. World Beer Cup 2016, the Golden Award of American Style Sour Ales. So this
that
won
smells like a
sour
traditional
ale.
sour.
This won a sour ale. This
When you smell that, that's a traditional sour, 100%.
This is called Confliction.
Remember that scent in your memory bank. Oh,
Right.
So this is a sour with no fruit flavoring. This is just a sour beer.
ale. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
Wow, that's
Excited
like
for that.
a very that's a drinkable sour.
Smells like an IPA with a hint of
me right
sweetness.
here.
Wow.
All right, so you got it.
yeah. So my jowls actually just started to like water a little bit from the tartness.
Yeah, I get a little bit of. I don't get much.
Not much.
Wow.
But enough to know that this is a good sour.
Wow. That's
like it.
impressive.
It's light.
All right, hold on a second. Let me get I almost said something drunk and fucked up. Hold on, let me take another sip. I'm conflicted.
It's respectable with the beer.
I gotta wipe from my mind what I'm thinking because I can't shake it.
Just do it. Just do it.
Even the aftertaste is a little bit like it.
Oh no!
Do you know what I'm thinking?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Am I right?
You're right. You are absolutely right. What the?
Smell it again. Smell it.
Oh my god.
Yes, it is. Right? Is he wrong? Is he wrong?
Is this a 5? Is this Fuck it. I'm saying it. This beer tastes like pussy, right?
100%. I'm all about it.
Bro.
Yeah.
Like a nice clean one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I know the sour may be the little bit of the deterrent there, but it has a little bit.
It definitely. Day 12, quarantine. Beer not tastes like pussy.
Sloop, you did it. You
Yeah.
did it. I'm conflicted. This beer tastes like vagina.
That's just a regular sour, so.
Oh, what the fuck? Who's calling?
Uh-oh.
Oh my god.
do we have a call
Oh my
in?
god. Yeah, we do.
Yes.
Oh, it's on video. Hold on, I gotta plug these in. I'm so happy you guys called in right now.
At this exact moment.
Hey guys. Hold on.
I can't see
There we go.
Anthony
There we go.
either.
All right, you're in our podcast. Bro, we just had our first Sloop beer,
Oh yeah,
so we're drinking Confliction.
right on. Nice.
It tastes like pussy. Yo, all right, so it's a sour, so it tastes amazing, but it, like the aftertaste and the smell, it tastes like you just ate a vagina. It's fantastic.
And I'm all right with that.
Yeah, it's made with vaginal yeast. You didn't know
Yeah,
that?
yeah, this is amazing.
Wow.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Harold,
Literally
let me
never
shine
heard
you
that
around.
before.
Here's Ben.
Hi,
They know
Ben.
me. Hey.
This is our newest member. This is Spive. He's sitting by the banner.
Hey, how's it
he's
going?
impressive. Look at our table, all the stickers.
What's up, bro?
There's all of our beers.
I'll be right back, guys.
These are all the beers
trying
you
to
guys
sell my
sent
product.
us.
Oh, they even got the soup guy then too. They got the soup guy.
Is that the Sloop guy?
Yeah, that's the soup guy.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Soup kid.
I'll be right back.
There we
Hold on.
go.
Oh my god, dude, he looks just like I thought.
He's the guy brewing
He
pussies.
looks like a little walk. Is there-
Dude,
is
you
there
made
room
pussy
for-
juice.
You made the pussy beer. That guy's fucking great.
Yes.
Where the fuck did Harrison go? He just disappeared on my
He's
feed.
coming back on his phone because he can't see anybody.
Oh, gotcha.
So, dude, we've
right,
been having
so-
super technical difficulties.
So we've had the 3 pound cans. We've had the
blueberry.
the blueberry. What's it called?
Uncle Dan's.
The Ouroboros Blue
Ouroboros
and
Snake.
Snow
Ouroboros.
Snake Imperial Cider.
And then we had the Snow Snake. We had the Nightmare. We had the UPS beer, the Aeronaut, the Super Daddy, and then we just cracked our first sloop. And then we're going to our second sloop right now.
Ooh.
We're
Nice.
rocking and rolling, guys.
We did a small ABV game with just the 3 beers you guys sent us, the 3-pound cans, the Ouroboros, and the Snow Snake. I lost. Uncle Dan, you fucked me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Uncle Dan,
Hides
you.
those secrets very well.
Yeah, dude, they
I'm all
don't.
about it.
They do not taste as strong as they are.
You know what this is? This is Uncle Dan packing some heat in skinny jeans.
Yeah, dude, you see all that dick in those jeans. Actually, you
Fucking
don't
wow.
see
You
the
don't
dick.
see it.
You don't see the dick, but you're a grower, not a shower. Because once you get that in your mouth,
That's right.
it's a fucking, it's a treat.
I ended up rocking and
Dude,
rolling
wow.
with it just from hearing you guys.
So I didn't text Josh what we're doing is we're changing our format of our show a little bit. So we're guessing our ABVs, and then we're reviewing of what we would give it on Tapped, and
Nice.
I don't want to tell you what we gave your beers if we were giving on Tap scores because Josh said he wants to wait for the episode. But if you want to know, we'll tell you.
Okay.
Okay.
Fuck it, I'll wait. I'll listen to the episode.
Dan won't listen to the episode. You might as well just tell us.
Dan don't listen to podcasts. I listen
Yes,
to
if he
you.
wants to.
I listen to your guys every time. All right, so I gave.
No. We'll listen to the episode.
All right. We won't do it then.
all right, we won't say it.
All right. Well, then, sorry, Sloop guy. We're right at the part of our episode where we're scoring confliction.
You can private message us. We'll give it to you.
You know what? You can tell me what you think of it. It's
All
all
right.
good.
Wait, is pussy juice an option for on Untapped?
Dude, it should be.
It should be
and
because
it's fucking amazing.
yeah,
Wow.
especially after 12 days of fucking quarantine.
Yeah, I mean, I live with my wife, so I still experience that. But
Hey, thank you, by the way, because the next time I'm going downtown, that's all I'm going to think of. And I'm going to chuckle, and she's going to be like, why are you laughing?
be like, because I'm conflicted, baby. I'm conflicted.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be a whole inside joke with with that aspect. Wow.
Tell me the next time you drink conflicted sour, you don't think it tastes like pussy, and I will challenge you to say you're wrong.
Harrison, what do you think, baby?
I mean, I was gonna say like I've never heard it described that way before. But,
Oh man.
like I'm not gonna say I don't get it because I kind of
Yes. Right?
So you
Oh,
kind
And I
of
also won't say like
you
I don't
kind
know.
of
It
agree.
makes sense.
You kind of agree, right? All right, so that one kind of bubbled up on us. All right, we're actually cracking. I'm so happy you're on right now. 'Cause
Yeah.
we're gonna crack open Super Soft.
Yeah.
We were talking.
By the way,
go ahead.
my name's Harrison. You can call me Harrison.
Sorry, we just call him
Just
Sloop
Sloop
guy.
guy?
Yeah, Sloop guy.
That's actually not your birth name.
I
Yeah.
really like the guy.
Yeah.
What did they call you? You were nephew
internet-
Harrison. You were the nephew, right?
Baby boy.
Nephew,
Baby,
yeah.
yeah.
Baby
I'm the
boy,
universal
Baby
Harrison.
boy.
Harrison.
You were
Baby
baby
boy.
boy Harrison.
Dan was just like
He's also
talking him
nephew.
up, like he's just like baby boy Harrison, baby boy Harrison, and it's just like,
Oh my
whoa,
God.
I'm gonna touch his butt and do all this other stuff with him.
All right, so
too.
real quick, so you're seeing this spot. So up in the corner next to you, that's who Ben calls Viking Dan.
Okay. Oh, that definitely looks like Viking
and then
Dan.
that's Uncle Dan.
I'm
right here.
squashing
Dan.
that name. I have respect for you, Dan.
And then this is Josh, and then this is Sloop Guy. This is
sorry,
Harrison.
sorry, we are like we're patchy with it. But
We spoke with Josh
Oh,
last week.
we
right?
talked to all three of
all
these
three
guys.
yeah,
of
well,
them,
all
right?
three,
Yeah,
all
okay,
three of
yeah, I
them,
thought
but
so.
Harrison's the
Yes.
newest guy.
So
And Harrison, aka Sloop Guy.
So
Yes.
here I'm living my worst fear right now because I just talked about when you go to Brewfest and the brewery is pouring their beer,
Yeah.
and you're like, it's good.
It's good.
Like I'm drinking it
I don't
right
know.
in front of your face, like this is on FaceTime. All right, so here we go. This is super soft IPA. Let's bring out the pussy beer again and put this back on top.
I am also drinking super soft right now as well. So.
Are you really?
Oh, awesome.
We
yeah.
we actually
Cheers.
just added this guy to our table tonight. This is the devil. It's the
Baphomet?
Baphomet. Yeah.
Baphomet. That's
yeah.
It's a statue of the devil on our table because we figured it was just appropriate because we're going to be making bad decisions tonight. All right, so this is super soft.
Nice. You guys gonna gangbang? Because that's fucking sweet.
Yeah, we're going to do that.
Oh wow, the smell of that is fucking awesome.
Right. So give us instead of reading the can without giving us the ABV, give us the rundown of this beer.
All right, so Super Soft is it's a really simple IPA, really like simple grain bill to it. It's all 2-row, no adjuncts involved, and also no boil hops. So there's technically speaking, no IBUs to it. There are whirlpool hops and dry hops. I can't reveal.
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
Can't reveal the dry hops to it, unfortunately. But yeah, that's the whole idea to it. We wanted to make it like a really kind of crushable, smooth IPA.
All right,
something really approachable.
I just coughed. I don't have the Corona.
I think it's definitely crushable. I think you definitely succeeded in that.
Yeah.
Yes.
So when I initially taste this, I don't want to. This is not a negative connotation when I say this. I'm not a smart beer drinker. So I'm someone who. This is really weird holding a camera to my face when I do this. Right. So I'm not a smart beer drinker.
Trial.
I don't know how beers are made. So when you say no boil hops, my next question is going to be what is that? But I want to give you my description first. So when I drink this. Our area where we live in a coal region town in Pennsylvania. So the only beers 90% of people drink are just domestic beers. The cheap, like $1.50 drafts, because that's what a beer costs out here if you're drinking Miller Lite. Like it's just a really, I want to say familiar beer. So this is not, when I say this, it's not negative, but I feel if you snuck this into a draft in one of our bars, and said this is and just said super soft IPA. I wouldn't even put IPA because then people would turn away from it. Right. I would just say super soft ale or something, or anything.
Call it beer special.
Yeah, beer special. This is our beer special tonight.
Super soft.
People would drink this all day long.
Yes.
Right on. Nice.
Yeah. Because so this has a small characteristic, like someone who drinks craft beer, this gives you a craft beer feel. But it has a domestic beer profile.
Right.
Does that make sense? Am I wrong when I say that? I'm not a smart beer drinker. This is just someone who's an idiot who just drinks beer.
So no, I mean it makes perfect sense because like the entire like our kind of like philosophy behind the beers that we make, like we want to be kind of like the bridge for like into the craft beer world,
we call it a gateway beer. This is a gateway beer for.
Yeah, we want to be the gateway. We want to be the beer that attracts people, but we also like at the same time we want to be the beer that people will always go back to, like after they're done exploring.
Definitely when it comes to it, I know
like your go-to beer.
Yes.
Yeah.
So super soft for me is a beer. I just gave my super soft score to Confliction. Hold this beer, Ben. You look at this.
Yeah, sure. No, that'd be fine.
Ben, hold the beer.
No, I'll just say this. Like, I'll give you just the Untappd score overall with it. I definitely give it a 4 just because it's so simple, drinkable.
Just the comparisons on right now.
No.
Hold on, I want you guys to rate my beers in front of me now.
Yo,
but we didn't do Confliction. We didn't give our Confliction score. So give your Confliction score first.
Okay, so Confliction score was a 4.75 for me.
Oh, the pussy beer, baby.
You didn't give it the 5.
He's like, damn, oh yeah. But definitely the super soft really is like a good craft starter.
Oh, we got a little bit of echo there.
So, oh yeah, we did. But wow, I really enjoyed it. Like with what it was worth, I gave that a 4 flat out, just because.
Right on.
Yeah.
Sounds
so
good,
I mean, again, like if you gave me a 6-pack of that would be cleared out, no problem, no questions asked.
All right, Spiv, what do you think?
Do they make those in 6-packs?
Confliction.
So Confliction, and I'll.
Oh wow, he said yeah.
This is a 6-pack beer.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Awesome. So Confliction, all sort of pussy jokes aside, I gave it a 5. It's
a perfect score.
Wow, flaming
But hold on. First off, I'm a sour guy. All right. So we talked about that
Yeah.
in a couple other
Yeah.
beers that we had. It's a simple sour, and it's like the quintessential sour. It tastes like a sour should taste. Like I told Tony, as soon as I tasted it, I got a little bit of water right back here, like you want to, but it wasn't overpowering. And and I really liked it. And then, of course, the whole banter with, "Hey, what do you think this actually tastes like?"
Dude,
that gave it like an extra
I didn't say what it was. I just said this has a taste and an aftertaste,
Yes.
and I don't want to say it yet until I drink it again. And then his eyes light up like a Christmas tree,
Right.
And then Ben's eye, and he goes, "Oh!" And then, without even me saying what it was, we all said it tastes like pussy. But it's
Yeah.
a good pussy.
It's a good pussy. Again,
Look at Dan there. You
again,
fuck ya. Like
12 days in quarantine.
You are a
so-
fucking half, Dan, Uncle Dan. You are a fucking half, man.
There's a reason
Wow.
why this beer won World Beer Cup. And,
Oh, this is a World Beer Cup winner?
yeah.
What were you calling me a half man?
Yeah. So, all right. So for confliction, while I stare right into your gorgeous eyes,
Beautiful.
confliction. I don't want to say my ABV because we're going to wait for the end for that.
Right.
I gave this a 4.5 because it's a pussy beer.
Yeah.
It's a fantastic. There's a reason why you won beer awards with it. It's delicious. Super. Now here's the thing too. So we rank beer when it comes to sours. Our sour golden standard is Hudson Valley, because Ben goes there all the time and he brings Hudson Valley here all the time. So Hudson Valley is our, when it comes to
Standard.
sours, every PA beer that makes a sour, we rank them to Hudson Valley. That's our bar. And
Okay. That's
pretty high fucking bar.
without
You guys have had tired hands, right?
not a tire had sour.
I've had Tired Hand sours.
You have?
Yes.
What did you think?
They're like 4.5.
So they're high. They're high.
Yeah, they're really good. Actually,
I don't think we actually have a tire. So our podcast table is covered in stickers, and then we have beer stickers on there. Tire
Damn.
Hands is
Holy
right.
shit.
I don't know if you can see it. I can't see. Where's my finger? All right, right here.
Don't worry, I got you.
There's Tired Hands right there. All right, so
Where's trade only, bro?
all right, so when it comes to sours,
I forgot to give you those stickers. Then
I have
too.
one.
Oh,
They gave us stickers on that time.
Ben
I'm
didn't
sorry,
give you
guys.
stickers.
I'm a
fucking
goof.
stickers?
I know I
Ben,
have them. I'll get them. I'll get them to this.
he's
weekend.
fired. He's fucking fired. This is the last episode for Ben. Way to go, Ben. No, without giving away our score, we said 3-pound cans would be a sour we would go back to again and again and again. We
Absolutely.
really
Yeah,
enjoyed it.
that was a fun
solid
one.
beer. Maybe we should put that back in the fridge.
Yeah.
So I think we're gonna.
Yeah, we're gonna.
I think
Yeah,
we're gonna
definitely.
pound that.
Yeah,
when
super,
we
and then
finish
super,
the show.
super soft is a good sour, but the thing about super, I'm sorry, Confliction is a great sour, and the good thing about super soft is you don't hide. Like, I'm not saying hide behind, but you don't have any fruit flavoring. You're just giving us a pure sour, and it's fucking fantastic.
Yeah. One more thing about sours. What do you guys think about like the Dre Log / Strange Roots? They're one of my favorite sours out there. You guys ever
I
had
think they're pretty
What?
strange.
What's that? I didn't hear.
I think
I'm sorry.
I have no
What did you
comment.
say?
Strange Roots, the Dre Log out in Pittsburgh.
I don't think they've. Well, they're from New York.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, never heard of them.
Never heard of it.
I've never had that.
All right. Looks like I have a mission.
So get
There you
something
go.
so we could bring it to New York
Yeah.
with us.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could totally do that.
So I think we
not? Yeah.
decided when we go up there, I think
Okay.
it might just be me and Ben, but I think we're definitely spending the night. So definitely have a spot for us because we're ready.
You're definitely spending the night. Oh yeah.
We're ready. To,
We're gonna rage all night for real.
all right. Do you guys want to keep hanging out with us?
dude,
We're about
in
to
the
crack
snake
our
tank.
next beer.
Did we actually rank Super Soft?
Crack it.
Did we give it?
Oh, super soft. All right. So super soft. My score. You guys gave yours
I gave it.
Yeah,
4.
I gave mine. I gave a solid 4. That
You gave your-
straightforward
a 4. I gave mine a 4. So I gave Confliction a 4.50, and I gave super soft a 4.25.
Nice.
Tight.
Respectable.
We didn't
Yeah,
put
appreciate it.
we didn't put them in Untapped yet, but we're going. We don't want to go on Untapped
Yeah,
yet
we're
because we don't want
going
to ruin the
unbiased.
ABV.
We're just rocking and rolling what we're doing right now. So
Do it, man.
All right.
Do your thing.
So the next one we're drinking here is
the Barrier Blue Shell.
Blue Shell.
Nice.
Mario
Josh is just like, oh,
the Mario
shit.
Kart beer. As a video game
Yeah, it's a
nerd,
good one.
I'm very
Hey,
happy.
real quick.
Oh, it's gonna.
Ben,
Go ahead, tell us what we're drinking here before we, because you guys know more about it than we do. Tell
Are
us
you gonna
what-
Oh no!
He got it.
Man,
oh, it's a
Go ahead.
beer. They made it, and there's some good shit in it. It's delicious. You'll like it.
we've had
That's
barrier
great.
before on the show. I don't remember exactly what we had. I can't look
We
it
had
up.
like it was one with like the ATM. It was like something with money.
yeah,
with it. It was like a
like
2.0
cash money or something.
cash money 2.0
Oh, yeah,
or something
yeah.
like that.
All right, we're pouring it. What?
Fuck, I know which one you're talking about.
It might have just been money.
Yeah,
Like,
It's
money.
just money. Yeah, you're
I know
right,
it was
Eric.
like money
It's just money.
2.0 because it actually had like the 2.0 somewhere, and it was
Yeah.
like you had to literally look all over the can for like the ABV, where it was made, so on and so forth.
When we come up and do our episode with these guys, are you going to be there, Harrison?
I mean, sure, depends on what it is, but I'll do my best to be there.
I would love for you to be there, and I know Beerman D reached out and said he would love to be there too. I can bring extra microphones, so we can get crazy.
Let's just have
It's gonna be-
a podcast. Why not?
Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
I
It's
think
gonna be fucking nutty.
so when we were talking about beers and bringing beers and Ben sending beers, I didn't know you guys were sending beers as well. But after listening to the podcast with you, and I forget who your guest host was with you when you did the episode, but I was like, man, I want to try Sloop beers. So I'm really happy that we got to do that.
Sure.
Sick, man. We can hook you up with some more. You know, I can have some in the mail to you guys pretty soon if you want.
Well, not in the mail, because that's
No,
illegal.
we drive
That's
border
So
to
what we
border.
do is we drive up to the
Yes.
border and meet you guys.
And we just exchange them.
Not in the mail.
Yeah.
All the rules are out the window. There's no regulations anymore.
Yeah,
Hey,
trust
hey,
me, it's
don't
the Wild
don't
West out
forget.
there.
We don't use this guy at all.
hey, don't forget Harrison.
You use USPS.
Yeah.
Don't forget Harrison. You know, I literally had to drive to like about Texas area to get those Infinity Hop beers and
The
all
Ingenious-
seven of the
Ingenious
Ingenious
beers.
ones, all 7 of them. So yeah,
Oh my God.
A little bit of a ride.
Where
Yeah.
did the,
Why'd you shave, you pussy?
Yeah, dude. I was gonna say you look like William Sadler's son.
all right, so real
who doesn't?
quick. I just want to do this real fast. So Ben, have you ever seen the movie?
no,
No, we're doing
no.
this.
You're not.
Shut-
No, you're
I'm-
not doing it. No, come on, no.
I muted his mic. You can't hear him.
You are not doing.
Get out of here! Get out of here! Get out of here! You're muted. Have you ever seen the movie Bohemian Rhapsody?
No.
Yeah, I barely
No.
remember it though.
That doesn't help at all.
No.
So in the movie, there's an actor who plays Freddie's lover. It looks just like Ben, but I don't know the actor or the character's name. Yeah, so
Quick question: bearded Ben or unbearded Ben?
bearded Ben. Well, the guy has a mustache in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the only
Like, did
reason
you-
why I
you
want
know.
to do it is because like I have a little bit of patches and all, so like this is eventually gonna grow like super thick overall. So
Well, if you have patches, then you don't shave it and you keep going to cover up the I have patches.
I know, but
you
I'm
comb it
I'm
over the
going with-
patches, so it goes. Not everyone has an Uncle Dan or a Josh or other Dan going on. You know what I mean? Like some of us, I grow the shitty Mark Wahlberg beard. Like if I comb this away,
he has the negative Adolf Hitler. He has the negative Hitler.
yeah, and then I got the negative Hitler. I can't go
Yo.
right here. I can never be
you
Hitler.
guys know who William Sadler is?
William Sadler? No.
No,
Look him up.
Who does that
him
look
up, and
like?
You'll be like, oh shit.
Uh-oh.
He looks like William Sadler's son right now.
Who Ben?
No, he was in he was in one of the original fucking episodes of Tales from the Crypt. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was in fucking Shawshank Redemption.
Pull up William Freddie Mercury's lover on so we can pull that up on FaceTime.
Okay.
so is that it?
Get rid of this guy.
Is that William Sadler? Or is he?
I put William Sadler's son.
Listen, it's Ben. We got to make sure.
Oh no! You look like
So you
Is
look,
his
lover's name
not
Jim?
his actual son, but like if he act.
you
Yeah.
think you could be his son.
So I'm going to tell you who I get told all the time.
So William Sadler.
All right, that guy.
Yeah, there you go. Look at
He looks like a villain.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, when
Totally. Like
when
his son.
let me see.
I get a lot of if I had like longer hair and all
in the movie.
Oh,
we're
in the
looking
movie.
here. Hold that.
Yeah. So like other words where there are certain people, it would be Kurt Russell if I had the longer hair.
Stop it! I don't believe
Kurt
you.
Russell.
Get out of here.
We go.
Kurt Russell. I'm not like Big Trouble in Little China. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Who looks like Kurt Russell
Nope.
in Big Trouble in Little China? Kurt Russell.
Look at Uncle
Tony.
Dan's doing like the Fu like some bald like Asian guy, or look
No,
at
he's
look
not.
at
He's Freddie Mercury's lover. It's hard to get through the phone.
No, the guy
I
from the
guess.
movie. The guy from the movie.
yeah from the
actor.
movie. They
Actor.
think like, oh, Freddie, I love you. Like, I'm like fucking bullshit with that.
Aunt Kim's trying. She's trying her best.
All right, I'm gonna pull up IMDb real
Aunt Kim's
quick.
a little genius.
Yeah.
I don't think you have the app, so I'm gonna pull up IMDb.
Man, I feel like I need another
You
beer.
got him going now. You got him going. So
All right,
it's-
while that pulls up, type in Bohemian Rhapsody on IMDb. All right, so here's who I get. So every actor I get, minus the fat body, just take the squinty little tiny eyes and the pug nose. So from here up is who I get. I get fucking Nick Jonas,
Mark Wahlberg.
I get any Wahlberg I get, and Nick Jonas and now when I was younger, I was skinny and I was tiny, and I used to shave my head bald. So I used to get Sid from Toy Story or Gorillaz from the or 2D from the band Gorillaz.
oh wow.
All right, here we go.
Nice.
What bottle is that?
2D. Oh, fuck you, Josh.
What?
All right, so Blue Shell by Barrier. How long are we into this podcast? 2 hours and 26 minutes. We've been going.
This is gonna go
Fuck it,
longer.
we're having a good time with it overall. I
Well,
think
look
so.
at me. My name is Josh. I'm bringing up the whales.
Are you guys still recording?
Yeah, but yeah, we're recording. I'm not like you though, Mr. Byer. I don't have the true whale tail. I just have a couple. I got a couple flexes.
Oh, you just gotta try hard. That's
I
all.
know. I want to drink something else, but all I got some fucking flames.
Hey, you can drink your share. That's fine.
So if you guys would say, like, if you had to make your all-star lineup from New York, where you guys are from, what would be your top 5? I know you guys.
breweries?
Some of you guys work for some breweries, so I know there's some conflict of interest in there. But who's your top 5?
Like breweries, just
Yeah,
breweries.
breweries. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's difficult. In New York, Hudson Valley.
We'll start with cause, all right, on our screen. I see Dan, not Uncle Dan. So we'll start with Dan, regular Dan, who's stroking his beard.
Viking down.
Okay. Well, as Ben will tell you, I'm a regular at Equilibrium in Hudson Valley, so those are definitely in my top 2.
Yeah.
Also, Ober Creek Brewing. They're kind of a relatively small, unknown brewery. They generally have 4 things on at any time. They don't can. They only do growler fills and on-site consumption. I wouldn't say they're like the best, but like one of the newer breweries that's pretty good is Zeus Brewing in Kippy.
That's a great name.
Zeus.
Zeus.
And man, I'm trying to think who else.
Suarez.
I mean, they're good, but I don't ever feel compelled to go there because they mostly do lagers and pilsners and things like that, and that's generally not so my jam. I see their appeal, but I mean, not to kiss Harrison's ass, but Sloop's great. My brewery, Industrial Arts, we're not too bad.
Oh, hold on. Let me
yeah.
pull it up. Let me show you the table.
Big
real quick.
fan of industrial arts.
Right there.
Oh yeah, that's the Impact Wrench label. Yes, took, right?
Yeah, we cut it and put it on the table because we didn't have a sticker, but it had to be on the table.
So the funny thing about that,
we will be putting we'll be putting this label as well as the teddy bear on the table as well. The teddy bear will make the table. If we can get it off the can, it's going to be really hard because yeah, that might not come off the can. So
I'll be using my like katana pocket knife on that.
So one other spot I will recommend, and I've had a couple of their beers, but I haven't been to their establishment yet, is Two Villains Brewing. They are in Nyack, New York. The things I've had on draft from them have been very good at other bars, but like I said, I just haven't been to their spot yet. They only opened a couple of months ago, so I'm hoping once all this bullshit passes to be able to go there. But yeah, they're doing good shit too.
Yeah,
we're going to be doing a show with them once this shit all blows over. I've been in contact with those guys. I met them at Abominable Snowfest at Defiant a few months ago.
Yeah, we have like 5 or 6 breweries booked. I'm hoping this ends very soon.
Very, very
because
soon.
we already lost one brewery. I don't want to lose any more. Because like I said, we've been getting invited to a lot of breweries, and it's really cool because we're only like a year and a half, 2 years in. So it's just really exciting that we haven't even hit our 2-year mark. We're like a year and a half.
Yeah, they're about
a year and a quarter.
They're about the same way too.
We started as a bunch of dudes who just started as me and Ben, and then we grew to a whole team. But to get invited to a brewery is just really cool to us. Like just the fact, like I said, I do 4 different shows because I'm a psychopath. But the fact that like our one show is professional wrestling, and the fact that we get invited to a wrestling show to film backstage interviews with guys, it's awesome. Like it's just super cool. Like it just. I never thought that our 4 shows would grow the way they have grown, and the fact that like breweries are welcoming us and then be like, well, hey guys, we expect to pay our own way. We don't have a lot of money, so we're going to try like maybe a flight or 2. And they're like, no, it's on us. Here's 8 flights. And we're like, hammered. But it's just really cool that they're so welcoming and willing for us to come in and take one of their tables in their brewery and do that. But with that being said, I want more of our fans from Pennsylvania to know what to experience in New York. So Uncle Dan, who do we go to in New York? We got Viking Dan. Who is our Uncle Dan's brewery recommendations?
Oh man, it's going to be pretty repetitive. I feel like. First and foremost, my dick gets real hard for Equilibrium.
That's our boy.
My dick gets real hard. I love it.
What was the Equilibrium we had where they did a collaboration with the brewery with the pinball, like the pinball one?
Rock Fantasy.
Rock Fantasy.
That was Rock Fantasy.
Is Rock Fantasy good? Because that beer was fantastic.
Okay, so listen, Rock Fantasy is actually it's like a head shop. It's like a hippie rock music record store. They sell old records, old classic, tour posters.
Yes.
And then you go in, and in the back room, they have about 50 plus old, everything from old vintage to brand new pinball machines.
Ooh.
And
so we just decided we're going to stay in the weekend with you guys.
Yeah.
Well, they're a good hour and a half where we record.
I don't play video games, but I love fucking pinball.
I mean,
I love pinball.
I fucking love pinball, man.
Can we just spend the weekend and just come and see breweries with you guys?
Or just play pinball?
That's fine.
Oh my god!
I mean, keep in mind, none of these breweries are like a hop, skip, and a jump, but you guys are more than welcome to.
Oh, dude, So some of the stuff.
Yeah, if Aunt Kim says it's all right, then you're fine.
I approve.
I never seen Aunt Kim. Can we see Aunt Kim?
I thought Aunt Kim was Asian.
I'm here.
Is Aunt Kim Asian? Ben thinks Aunt Kim is Asian.
She's not Asian. She's very much white European.
My wife, Aunt Heidi, my wife is Asian, and because of this whole lockdown, she still works from home, but she gets to sit and watch movies and stuff. Because of your episodes, I was like, she goes, what movie should we watch? I'm like, well, I've never seen The Hobbit, so we're going to watch all the Hobbits and then watch all of Lord of the Rings because of you guys. And she absolutely loves Lord of the Rings. My wife is obsessed.
Yes.
She's convinced she's a Hobbit. And for this whole time, I thought I was also a Hobbit because... No, not this whole time I liked a different character, but I think I'm more leaning towards a Hobbit because how much they like beer and booze.
Dwarves as well.
Yeah.
So my favorite character in the whole movie series was Legolas. I'm probably saying that right. Legaeus or Legolas. Legolas. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I'm not.
Legolas.
I'm a nerd, but I'm not that high of a nerd.
Legolas, what's your LIC?
Yeah, that was my favorite character.
I just got to say this for you guys. If you're watching, like, Hobbit is whatever, but, like, if you're watching Lord of the Rings,
I love you, baby.
Make sure you get extended edition.
That's what we're watching.
On, like, an extra 40. What's that?
That's what we're watching, the extended edition.
All right, good. You make me proud.
All right, so I know in your show that you cannot choose who you are. Who am I in Lord of the Rings? Just by looking at me and listening.
Would you get Josh?
That's so fucking...
This can be changed when we come up there. If we want to save our answer for when we sit.
That's so tough because I would just give you the person who I would give Josh.
Who's that?
And Harrison, who is Josh again? Didn't you and I come up with this?
You want to crack that?
Mm-hmm. No, we came up with Josh in Harry Potter.
Oh. We did. Oh, fuck. Who would Josh be in Lord of the Rings? Who would Josh be in Lord of the Rings?
Oh, maybe he is Treebeard.
Joshua?
No, Anthony.
Who's Treebeard?
Treebeard? I don't know if he's Treebeard. I wouldn't be Treebeard.
So I like
You're
Lord
not
of the
very entic.
Here, Lord of the Rings. So I like Lord of the Rings, but I'm terrible when it comes to remembering character names. So I can like Lord of the Rings, like Game of Thrones. I can watch those 100 times, and people are like, "Can you explain it?" I'm like, "I don't know anyone's name, but it's really good." That's all I say.
Same. Oh, I know who you are.
All right,
here it is. And I'm going to butcher his name because his sister's name is Eowyn.
Oh, dude, I knew you were going to say this. Eomer. You're Eomer of Rohan.
Urban bitch.
Yeah.
What is he? Is he what category of people is he?
He's a human.
Human.
He's
he's
the Rohirrim. Yeah, he's part of the. He's a leader of the Rohirrim. He is the nephew to King Theoden, king of Rohan.
How do you spell it? I'm gonna write it down so I can look it up. I'm taking it as a best.
He's a mighty warrior.
Eomer.
Yep. M-I-R? Or is it M-E-R?
Not sure. I think it's E-O-M-E-R, but I could be wrong about that.
All right, I'm taking it.
Just like a Carl Urban.
I wrote it down.
It's definitely Carl Urban.
You got it?
Yeah.
I love it.
He's a fucking badass.
Am I wrong? Like, he seems like an Eomer. Like, give me like a fucking like, for too long you've haunted my sister's steps face. You know?
Wait, I don't know. I lost all. I just got for too long. I'm like 8, 9, 10 beers in.
Yeah. For too long you've haunted my sister's steps.
You conquered my sister's steps?
My sister's steps. When he's talking to Grima Wormtongue.
Yeah, Brad Dourif.
All right, so I'm gonna say what I think you said. I'm gonna say, for too long you conquered my sister's steps.
That's horrible.
That was good, dude. That was real good.
Fucking good enough, bro.
I've done voiceover work before. That's been something I've done.
Dan Byer showing.
I did rest.
I'll take a little.
Oh, I like that. He has the anti-Hitler too.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Yeah, he's a famous actor. He's in Thor Ragnarok. He's Scourge in Thor Ragnarok. He's in that new show. I know there was
in RoboCop.
He's fucking Judge Dredd, not RoboCop.
I know.
George, I like it. All right, so we just cracked open Laboratory Waves. This is Equilibrium, right?
Wait, did you guys drink that
that's
blue
absolutely
shell?
right.
How was the blue shell? The bottle logic?
Oh yeah,
I really liked that. I really enjoyed.
We'll start with
that.
Ben. Let's get over here with Freddie Mercury's Lover here.
I should send you guys a bottle of beer to knock your dicks off.
I really want to tell you what we guys gave your stuff because we really enjoyed it. But go ahead, Ben.
we really
Blue
did.
Shell. Blue Shell. What are you scoring it?
That's a solid 4.
All right, because we won't go to ABV. We'll skip that. So you gave it a full.
I gave it a 4. Yes.
I can't talk.
A foe?
A full. A full.
Man, between
Yeah.
beers, Heimers, and whatever you got going on, holy fuck, Tony.
Dude, I've been drinking since this lockdown, so I am fucked up.
Yeah, I'm day like fucking 14 or something on lockdown.
Yeah,
You know, I gave it a 4 as well.
a 4.
Yeah,
All right, so
super good.
So I was talking at the beginning of the episode of my score on Untapped, and I was giving way too many 4 and up scores. So
Yeah.
I'm really trying to
it.
cut down on my 4 and
Sure.
ups. So if I give a 4 and up, I really wanted to make sure it's worth it. But we also said going into your episode that we feel you guys sent us some heavy heat, so we respect if it goes higher than 4. There's 2 beers that we gave lower than 3. So we gave 2
Yes.
beers I gave really
Right.
bad scores. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't a fan of them. Do you want to know?
Sure.
I'm ready.
We've already drank them. I gave Aeronaut a 2.75, and
So
I
did
gave
I.
Cat Daddy a 2.
Really?
Cat Daddy was gross. I didn't like it at all. That
Not a
initial
fan.
taste, I wasn't a fan of.
What's the cat daddy?
Oh shit!
Is that Keegan?
Beer tree.
Beer tree.
Oh,
I don't.
Beer
Ben
tree.
liked it. Ben gave it a.
They-
you gave it a
I gave it
3.75,
a
didn't you?
3.5.
Ben gave it a 3.5.
Yeah,
Aeronaut.
Ben
I
liked
gave the Imperial Galactic, the Aeronaut one, a 3.
So I gave Aeronaut a 2.75. I didn't hate Aeronaut,
No.
but when it came to comparison to some of the other ones, I don't think it was super high. So I gave it 2.75. So 2.50 is like, to me, a domestic beer. So like Miller Lite, domestic. Like if I was at a bar, I would drink them because I liked them. That's how I do my score. So from 2 to 3.75 are beers that I like, and from 4 up are knock out of the parks that I would have again. That's how I score.
that's fair.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
So for Blue Shell, go ahead. What would you give it, Spiv?
Blue Shell. I give a 4.
A 4.
Yeah.
I gave Blue
I
Shell
liked
a 3.75. I liked it, but it was really, 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 really good. I liked it. That was it.
I feel like it's a beer that I would definitely seek out.
Yeah.
You would?
Yeah. Yep. If
Yeah.
I saw that on the shelves and at the right price point, I would buy the fuck out of it.
100% for
Yeah.
yeah, 100%.
Yep.
I like it, but compared to what we've had on the table, I wouldn't. I disagree. I'm just saying.
Okay.
I'm
No,
just
that's
saying.
fine.
I'm just going by what we've already had.
What's-
That's why we
Different
all
strokes
rate
for different folks, pretty much.
What's that?
Would Spiv? His name's Spiv, right? You call him
Spiv.
Spiv.
Or
Spive.
Spiv.
Spive,
Is he gonna
Spive,
chug it?
Spiv, whatever.
Well,
Yeah.
it's Spive, but
Hold on.
Tony reverts to Spiv.
It's Spive. I'm sorry, Spive. 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 Spive.
Five.
It's
Oh,
Spive.
Spive.
okay, Spive.
I'm an idiot.
Chug.
It's okay.
He needs to chug.
He needs a chip.
Everybody in that chat from like last week was just like, "Yo, we want to see Spiv chug, Spy chug."
Oh, you want to see him chug?
Is that a thing? Do you do that?
I chug. Yeah, that's how I got on here. I had a vlog where I'd chug some beers and rate them and shit, and it kind of took off. So yeah, and Tony found it and found me.
So yeah, he had a local podcast. He literally lives 2 blocks away, and he had a page that had about close to 1,000 people. It was close. It was high,
Yeah.
and it was called Spiv America. And I was like, "Hey, would you like to join our team and bring your audience to us?" And he's like, "Fuck yeah,
Fuck
I love
yeah.
what you guys do." So he joined our team.
And therefore, Spive is here.
And so
Yeah.
here he is. He's part
Right.
of, and he's look at look, there's the Bangin Beers Hub shirt. Look at that. It looks
Yeah.
like the
The-
porn
Oh,
hub.
nice,
banging,
nice.
yeah, the banging beer.
Yeah.
Yep.
You like that?
beer hub
You
shirt.
like that logo?
Do you like that logo? Does it look cool? Here, bring it up.
Yeah,
You like
we do, because that more podcast is actually talking about porn. So
It's not Pornhub at all.
We
Josh
had-
has that here.
We actually just talked about porn earlier. We just talked about our favorites. So right now, Pornhub
Yeah.
Premium is free because of the coronavirus.
It is.
It is.
Have you guys become favorites? Like, who, all right, we'll start.
And Kim, like it is.
I love that Kim. I can't
Yeah, that's
wait to
great.
hear. We're gonna start up in the right hand corner like the Brady Bunch. We're gonna start with Dan, regular Dan. Ben calls him Viking Dan. But who's your favorite porn star? I'm gonna write it.
So many.
I'm gonna write down some names so I can research later.
Okay, that's fine. You're gonna get deep into my sick brain. So
It's probably not piss
Amy
porn,
Reed.
but who?
Amy Reed.
Amy Reed.
I thought he said Andy Reid.
Yep, REID. Kenzie Reeves. You got that one?
Yep.
This is ridiculous.
We're all running this.
I know who he's going to say. Crystal Boyd.
Crystal
Boyd.
Boyd.
Yep.
Yes.
I'm down with that. I'm down with that.
I'm down with that. All right, that's your top three. Oh, you got one more? Okay.
No, you said 5.
Oh, our top three. I'm sorry. We'll do 3.
Tony's a goof when it comes to this
Okay, I'll
shit.
give you one more.
One more.
Harrison's
Bonus.
about to fucking fall asleep.
Savannah Bond.
Savannah who?
Bond. B-O-N-D.
Bond. B-O-N-D.
Like James Bond. All right.
Savannah Bond.
Uncle Dan.
Bond.
Uncle Dan. I want you to give me some porn stars, but I don't want to see bitches getting peed on, so help me out here.
Oh, Jesus. Wow. I think that's a different podcast.
I'll refrain from all the good trannies that I could turn you on to.
Fucking wow, Dan, Uncle Dan. You
I
you
can't
fucking
wait.
come
Wow.
through 100%.
I can't wait to hug you.
Oh, dude, we're gonna hug and then we're gonna dock at the same time.
Are you circumcised? Are you circumcised?
Oh, man.
I'm partially circumcised. I have a botched job.
Oh, you got a
So my
botched
dick
job?
has-
How do you get fucking like botched circumcised? What the fuck is that? No.
What in the world is
no,
going
we're
on
gonna
here?
turn it around. How the fuck did that happen, Uncle Dan? What the fuck, man?
No, I was a baby.
Dude, his mom did it with her teeth.
Oh, man. That's the first your mom joke ever today.
Mighty.
It looks like my wiener's wearing a turtleneck. That's all.
I'm fully circumcised.
Oh, Christ.
Are you ready for your first?
Wow.
Hey, you got to the task at hand, all right?
All right, yeah. All right,
Are you
Dan.
ready?
Wow.
3 porn stars.
I feel like I'm on Tinder
All
right
right.
now.
Thank you, Dan, for not mentioning one because you knew I was going to say it if you didn't. Belclair is way up
Yep.
there.
Got you. I knew it.
I'm going to be real. I'm being real about this. She's new and she's weird, but man, I fucking dig it. Crystal Greenville.
What an awful name.
It's like spelled like K.
I agree.
I love the
You can
It's a horrible
spell either
porn
way,
name.
man.
I love the commentary from Ann Kim.
Yeah, but she's right. It's a terrible porn name.
Yeah, like Bill, Ville, yeah.
Yeah.
And then,
Oh.
what the fuck's her name? Fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
So this girl, she gets gangbanged all the fucking time. She's tiny, Eastern European.
We're gonna get Sloop Dude fired after this podcast.
Yeah, right?
That'll be
like, whatever. Like,
Oh,
You're next.
Gina
Start googling.
Gina Gerson.
Gina Gerson. Oh my Jesus.
Jenna Jameson?
Gina Gerson.
Gina.
I was going to say her too.
Dude, she's
That's Jenna's
probably
kid.
100 pounds soaking wet, and she'll take a dick in the pussy and a dick in the ass, and they fucking clap those ass cheeks together, and it looks like a pair of titties, and it's fucking sick, dude.
I love it. I love it.
best
Oh
Uncle
my
Dan
God.
answer ever. Oh my God.
Now-
We're going to
now-
have a fucking field day with
Every
you when
porn
we
star Ben
come
likes
on.
look like they're built from comic books, so they have really big titties, tiny waist, huge ass. So any
Right.
girl in that category is Ben's. Who's the one you said
Oh, she has
earlier?
a tiny tit.
Lena Paul?
Tiny tits.
Her tits
Well,
aren't-
Lena
aren't-
Paul's definitely
Lena
one.
Paul. Lena
Yeah,
Paul is
Lena Paul.
Ben's go-to right now on the.
I like
premium
Rose Red Tyrell.
She's great.
Rose Red Tyrell.
account. Okay.
Or Rose Red you can go off of. She's a redhead that just like
Ben likes redheads. He's a
yeah,
redhead
I
guy.
do.
Yeah?
Redheads are good.
Well, he's a ginge, so that makes sense.
He is. He's a red. His beard is ginge, but his normal hair is not.
I do like Adriana
Right.
Chechnik.
Oh, Adriana is.
Oh,
She's just fucking
You know what?
sick. Like she's just like, you know what? If you have like a fucking a foot long dong, you're fucking getting like it's guaranteed like bangage.
It's just porn podcast. Here we
You
go.
right in her butt every time.
Yeah, like she gets ripped up, but she's just like, I don't fucking
Ripped
care.
up.
Wow. Wow.
All right,
Just
Josh.
Smash bash.
Josh,
Oh, like I said, the
Josh,
Klinger reference. It's fucking like put it this way. It's like somebody's like getting like it's like a plunger. It's like a plunger with a dick. That's what it basically is. Like she's just like If she gets railed up the ass, like her ass is coming out like halfway.
Holy mother of God!
I'm not kidding you. I'm not kidding you.
You guys opened the door. Ben closed it. All right, Josh. Who's your 3? Oh, I lost audio. What happened? Hold on. I can't hear anything.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Check your board.
Josh, check the board. I can't hear anything.
No, your board.
No, my board's fine. I can't hear. Hold on. Let me just double check here.
Uh-oh.
No, I'm not. I'm not muted. I lost all audio. Call me right back. Call me right back.
What was that?
I might have to exit. All right, we lost them real quick. They're gonna call me back.
Right.
Hopefully, call me back.
Well, how about we go through laboratory waves
Laboratory
while we wait for
waves.
them to
Yeah,
call us back?
Holy fucko! That
Wow.
This is a long podcast.
They were nutty, man. I fucking love it.
Yeah,
Do you have your
Good
3 on
shit.
Do you have your 3 on deck when we come back?
I do.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
I'm writing all these down. I'm gonna Google all of them.
Oh no!
Now, I'm not going to lie when I say this. The laboratory waves we should have done earlier.
I think you're right.
Because now, like, I'm tasting all, like, what... All right, so what you're tasting right now is what Equilibrium does the absolute best when you have it the first time around.
You think?
So in other words, like...
so you think this is better than like EQ?
No. But I'm saying to you though, with Equilibrium, if you had this in the beginning,
Right.
how many beers that we had right now, the Equilibrium would have tasted a lot better in the beginning versus right now because it tastes like a little bit malty, but it wasn't like
Keep going.
terrible. It's not terribly. It's like that signature flavor. It actually brings out that actual extra flavor
This
into
is
the
a
beer
triple,
itself.
though, right?
Yes,
This is a triple,
Yes,
right? So I can see that.
Yeah.
I think you're actually right.
So like,
so
this is actually like the Equilibrium triples are actually a lot better overall.
I like it. I really like it.
It just says Eric's camera's off for me.
All right,
I see
hey,
it.
guys.
Everyone now.
they're all back. We're reviewing laboratory waves real quick.
Super juicy
Okay.
and all that too.
Yeah,
So
for a
It's
triple,
okay, right?
not that boozy.
No, it's not. It's not super boozy for being a triple IPA.
It doesn't blow my face off my head.
Oh, there goes Harrison.
Oh, Harrison, he bailed. We talked porn. He was like, "I'm not getting fired."
it's like, nope, done.
Oh, he's back. All right,
No, he's just like, we're rolling with it.
You're here.
Harrison. By the way, if you do join us for the podcast, I take an extra large for Sloop. I'm just putting that out there.
You're an extra large.
All right.
Noted. Duly noted.
If you send me a friend request and your name with you and your shirt size, I may also bring you a gift.
Sick. Sounds good, dude.
That's a guarantee, Harrison. Put it that way.
Yeah, there may
Wink,
be 3
wink.
other gifts coming that resolve the same thing. So I'm just putting it out there.
Hey, so where are we, Josh? Your 3 favorite porn stars?
Yeah,
Marsha
Josh,
May
3 favorite porn stars, Josh.
Marsha May, Sasha Fox, and Cherry Crush.
Slow down. I gotta write this down.
Jesus.
Wow, he
It
fucking
actually, it literally sounded like he was talking in Russian.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not Uncle Dan. I don't have a fucking like.
I thought it was like
a
Russian.
724-page novel behind.
My
behind
dick.
every favorite.
No,
I
Uncle
relate-
Dan.
I relate so hard to Josh. Me and Josh. I think me and Josh are brothers in some.
Kim, what are your 3 favorite porn stars?
Honestly, I don't
Dan's
look up
dick, Dan's
porn
butt,
stars
Dan's
themselves.
butthole.
I just look up specific genres and just go with that.
No, just porn stars in
You know
general.
what?
You know what?
Kim.
Kim just made a great point. Kim made a great point. When it comes to
Yeah.
porn, it obviously the porn star is important, but for me,
Yeah.
I go to a category.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What is your category? Ben, start off.
Blowjob.
Blowjob. See,
Really?
Oh, Ben doesn't want to give
You're
it up because it's
selfish.
fucking deep.
hold on,
Wow.
real quick. Real quick. Everyone be quiet. Blowjob, you're selfish. You're a selfish lover.
Right. I agree.
Anal.
He isn't seriously.
I thought we were brothers, and we're not. Listen, I love a good blowjob, but
Are we talking about blowjob porn?
Yeah, Josh's favorite porn is blowjob porn.
But
Yeah.
that's
not. I'm not saying like I don't just like that. It's like I want that, but after you're taken care of, you know.
is that your category? So when you start on a category,
Yeah.
you start with blowjob porn.
Yeah.
All right. Uncle Dan and Aunt Kim, what's your categories?
Dan is like weird ass shit.
Oh, hold on.
He goes to like goat fucking
Piss
or, like,
porn.
Piss porn.
Are you guys wrecked to understand?
Fucking damn it.
Yeah, you thought you were safe because I was grabbing a beer. I grabbed the most generic ass beer.
Oh my god.
We don't have enough. We have 7 hours left on this fucking HD card. We don't have enough time.
Yeah, I'm sitting at I'm sitting at 2 hours. I'm sitting at 2 hours 45 minutes. So
This is a long
one.
But still, it's an entertaining tune nonetheless.
I should probably check the camera. Ben, hold this quick so I can check the camera.
Dude,
Uncle
Whoop.
Ben's hammered. Ben's
got it.
drunk.
we're going to die of old age.
I'm all right.
ready.
I'm all right. But
Ben, what's your category? You never gave it to us.
anal.
Anal.
Oh,
All right.
Ben's a butt guy.
I'm a big threesome
You guys are
group
going
sex
too
guy.
far.
Right? Give it up.
All right, so real quick, Ben said anal. Spive said threesome group sex. I'm with him. I'm a threesome group sex guy. I
So what,
like
See,
are you going with like the airtight shit then?
anything.
On top of that,
I like
or-
a variety. I like when there's more than one
double
situation
vag,
going
double
on.
anal vag.
No,
like,
no.
like what are like
Probably,
like
probably normal threesome sex.
tackle out like one at a time, like fucking.
I like organic
Cave-
situations. What
like-
happens.
Yeah,
like
I'm the same
caveman,
way.
You know?
like caveman type. Like she's getting railed, and like
No,
the other
see,
guy actually
no.
chooses her own
Ben,
his own
slow
adventure.
down, slow down. You're fucking going crazy here. Ben gets real out of control. So what's I like? I'm the same way.
I don't care.
like-
I fucking love it.
I'm gonna
but-
mute him soon. I'm gonna mute. So I'm the same way as him. I like realistic scenarios where hey, me and my buddy or my girl brought a girl over and something happens. That's my porn.
Yeah. And then she called her
You
friend
give a
and like
shit.
they
Yeah.
came over.
Hey,
You,
what's the bang?
you want a scenario?
I don't want any scenario. I just want straight banging.
Oh,
Yeah,
You
dude.
want
Like,
straight what?
I need a storyline.
Oh man, she's just like I'm fucking done.
I'm a pro wrestling fan. I need build up. You know what I mean? I need to know why Macho Man's fighting Hulk Hogan. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why Uncle Dad? Why Aunt Kim needs to bang somebody? Like
Oh, all right.
All right. We're gonna have to lock Ben in a different room when we get there.
So here's what we're saying. Here's what I'm saying. It's double anal or bust. Double anal or bust. And here's why. Regular DP, Yawnville. I need to see a fucking hole getting stretched to a goddamn maximum. If I don't see that shit, my dick doesn't even get blood flow. All right? I need to get pissed on. I need fucking anything. I need triple anal, which is a thing. It's
Fucking
super awkward.
Uncle
It
Dan.
doesn't do anything for me, but it helped you out.
so, in other words, there's no dicks like fucking making the lozenge into the throat. You're fucking done.
Literally, what Dan is saying is he wants all dicks and no women. Really?
all dicks, baby.
A big
No,
dick
I-
party.
Here's a question. I have a question. Here's my interview skills coming into play.
I feel like this is a different podcast.
Okay,
we changed.
I'm ready. I'm ready for the question.
Well, it's banging beers, so we're
Yeah.
technically in the realm.
Ben's
Right.
drunk. It's gonna be really hard to do this. I'm gonna do this
You're
real
right.
quick. All right, we're ready. Ben's muted. All right, so this is the beauty of having a good board. You can just mute Ben whenever you need it. Do you want to hear the? No, don't hit the button. Don't hit buttons. Don't hit buttons. All right, so
Hey, I'm
No.
fucking loud.
no, he's muted.
Be loud.
You could be loud all you want. It doesn't bleed through. These are dynamic mics. This is why I bought them.
Dynamic.
I'm gonna be loud.
He's leaning over as he falls off his chair.
All right, this is the most ridiculous episode I've ever seen in my
Man, I
life.
wish we had cameras on you guys.
I love it.
All right, so like you did a review of your favorite horror movie, and you picked something not that you're super into, but you need to be shocked when it comes to a certain content. We're talking about cannibalistic holocaust, all right? So like, is that you in your personal life, or is that you just because when you watch porn, it's kind of like watching a horror movie? You need to be shocked, or you need to be entertained when it comes to that aspect.
Is this directed towards me?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so it's not that I need to be shocked. I think a lot of it is really the pleasure derived from pain.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So like, you're getting two monster cocks shoved into your fucking tight beehole, and it's just like that shit is stretching bigger than any shit that you've ever taken.
So do you have an animal room and a dungeon? Is that what I'm saying? Is that what's going on here?
I've got a few things. Don't listen to Aunt Kim. She doesn't get involved in everything else. I fucking steal people off the street.
We're taking a 4 tour of your house, and when that tour is involving opening drawers.
You can see that and something else.
It is.
I gotta make sure how drunk I'm getting at your house before I show.
Oh, you'll be fine, dude. You'll be fine. Like you and I will just dock. No big deal, you know.
We're talking double anal and snakes. I gotta make sure I'm comfortable.
No, I've got a lot of bestiality. I've seen a million bestiality films, but like that's not
full film, not clips. But
full film. Oh, dude, I have been to the deepest, darkest crevices of the fucking internet. I'll tell you what. I mean, like, dude, like sometimes I'm watching shit and I'm just like, oh, this girl just shoved 40 cherry tomatoes into her cunt and another 20 into her asshole, and she started to queef them out after she fisted herself. But you know what? She was still pretty hot, and I didn't fucking expect it, but my dick got hard. So
Harrison's like, how do I get out of this? All right, Harrison, your top 3 porn stars.
Harrison's just like, oh man.
He's like, no comment.
He's like, I'm a gentleman, okay?
He's a gentleman representing a brand.
All right,
and they rouse all like 3 porn stars.
Harrison, if you don't have to name your 3 top porn stars, but you have to at least tell us your category.
How is that any better?
It's not.
Oh my god.
It's mature.
Oh.
I mean, we are in a quarantine, so.
I like fairly legal teenagers.
Do you like banging 50, 60-year-olds?
Oh, Jesus.
Harrison?
No, it's probably, if there's a category, it's probably massage.
Massage? You're so sensitive.
That's a little,
I love it.
It's totally sensitive.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, so here's my top 3.
Massage don't take in from the best fucking sites.
Here's my top 3.
Whatever.
Here's my top 3. Number 1, not because I have an Asian wife. I've been a fan of her before she was even a porn star. Asa Akira is my number 1.
You're calling your wife a porn star.
Classic. And even before her, Asia Carrera. Remember her? And Lucy Tai.
I'm not super into Asians. I'm just super into her as a person.
I like her political views.
No. Like I own her. I own her book. I've been listening to her since Bubba the Love Sponge. Like she's fucking hilarious. She's really good.
Yeah, Kira's great. She's been on a bunch of podcasts.
Yeah, she's a podcaster. I like her. My number 2.
Wait, the porn star who wrote a book?
Yeah, Asa Akira has a book. Yeah, it's really good.
I'll have to look it up.
Yeah,
Dan Kim's a bookworm. So.
My number 2 is Chanel Preston. You could write that down.
I know that name.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, she looks like an everyday I like everyday people. I like people who look like they're from my neighborhood. And then my number 3 is I have a tie between just dirty, filthy women, and that's Adriana with Ben and Tory Lane. They're just fucking filthy.
Oh, Tory Lane. Yes.
They're just
Tory Lane's hot as fuck.
Yeah, they're just they're just filthy scumbags. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they're the girl you meet at a bar and you bring home.
Yes.
I've been married a long time.
Dude,
so.
Tory Lane is like the fucking your friend's mom with the big tit job, and just she's ready to fucking go and scream.
Yeah, she's like spit on me and slap me in the face. All right, let's get back to beer real quick. We're on our last beer of the night. This is my M-Town.
Yeah, we have to finish ours up too. So,
this is My Town Sunset.
My phone's gonna die any minute. So.
All right, so this is My Town Sunset. This is our last beer. This is a sour ale with blood orange and strawberry.
Oh, okay.
This was the one I was looking forward to the most because A, I love strawberry, and B, I love blood orange. I also like peach flavor and just putting it out there for one of you guys. All right, so let me get a sip of this. Ben's already writing. I like it. All right, so initially, when it comes to it, it's more sour than it is flavor.
It's drying. I like the drying aspect of it.
So Ben, what do you think of this? You hold this
right off the bat.
Yeah, I'm the guy. Well, I gave it a 3.5.
No, talk about what you taste first.
Oh,
you fucking weirdo.
He's just like, yeah, fine.
It's a fucking 5.
I do taste a little bit of the blood orange and
Yeah.
a little bit of the strawberry.
I get
Absolutely.
all blood orange.
I get a lot of blood orange.
So
Correct. Yeah.
the 3.5 is like a justified absolute score overall.
Ben's fucking hammered, by the way. So if you're wondering, this is drunk Ben.
I feel like this is 1997 when I was at Kutztown, and I went to the one film class I had, and the professor was drunk.
Remember when I said Ben?
There he
gets,
is.
Remember when I said Ben gets glazed over? There it is. Look at those eyes.
Yeah.
They're fucking glazed over. Yeah.
I love Blade Runner.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give this
Tales
a
from the Crypt, Demon Knight.
Yep, this is Demon Knight. He'll get a little weird. He'll pull his penis out if you ask him. This is 3.50 for me. This is a 3.50. I like
And we
it.
know he's cold.
I like it, but like I said, it's a sour. But comparing to like a Hudson Valley sour and even the Sloop sour, this is good, but it's not. It doesn't blow me away. It's an average sour. It's a 3.50 for me.
Yeah, I'm going to give it 3.25.
3.25.
3.25. Again, yeah, not doesn't blow the world away, but it's good. It's solid. Like
It's a nice blood orange beer.
yeah, I would buy that.
Yeah, I would buy it.
I would
again.
definitely buy it.
Orange.
Especially in the summertime. I think sitting by a pool or whatever, a couple dogs running around.
Dogs.
I don't get chicks. I get dogs. I'm like the fucking dog whisperer.
Hey,
you
the
know what I mean?
dogs you get chicks though.
Right. Well, that's what I'm
Hey,
hoping.
dogs are cool.
That's what I'm hoping for. It's it's not working though. But yeah, I would
look
buy
at
it.
my dog.
So 3.25,
3.25.
3.25,
All right.
and big
So-
blood orange flavor.
So we're gonna do this real quick. We're just to be fair, we're gonna eliminate your 3 beers. The
Wait.
guys you guys brought.
You can get me my rating.
We'll get you your rating.
You brought it?
We're gonna get. Geez, Ben's hammered.
oh my god,
I'm losing.
Ben's in
control.
pterodactyl mode.
I'm losing control of the
Demon
ship
here?
here. That's Ben. Sorry.
He's a pterodactyl.
I'm gonna
my
mute him
God.
again. I'm gonna mute him. So I'm gonna eliminate your 3 beers that you sent us in bottles. Unless you want them in. Do you want them in for beer of the night, or do you want us to just go by brewery?
I mean, if you actually think that they're better than any of the beers from the breweries, then yes.
All right, bring them out.
Here's how I feel about
okay.
it.
Ben,
All right.
you walk real quick before you walk away. What do you give this beer?
I gave it a 3.5.
3.5. All right, walk away. Get the beers.
Right.
Yeah, whatever's your favorite, whether
Yeah.
it's ours
Yeah.
or it's
Can we
a fucking
mute them
brewery,
quick?
like-
Can we mute them?
Or yeah, from like us.
Why is that? Like so they can't hear us?
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
Hold
Real
on.
quick. Just real quick.
All right, they're muted.
Okay. So like
Oh shit,
the fucking
Harrison, you alright, boy?
fucking 3.
You can talk in the mic.
Falling asleep,
Oh, can I,
dude.
oh, all right.
What happened to Uncle Dan?
no.
The
Too
fucking
long.
3-pound
Came back.
head, dude. That's got to be in there running. That's a fucking solid beer, man.
Yeah,
I think all
feeling.
3 of them are in the running.
I agree.
Yeah, right.
All
Like,
3 of
okay.
those.
So you can't exclude them.
Actually-
All right.
I agree.
I
That's all
felt,
right.
I felt like this the home
Like that.
brew in general.
Being
It's just
high.
like flat out like they should be
Harris has
ranked.
been fucking
All right.
blazing spliffs all night.
All right, we're back. We're back. Sorry, we had to mute you for a second. We had to deliberate. Ben, we're gonna start for you. We're gonna look at the table. This is the table. Beer of the night. Now here's the rule: you cannot grab your first beer. You cannot grab the same beer twice. So if you rank it number 1, you cannot rank it number 2. This is our beer of the night. Of everything we've had, all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 beers. A baker's dozen. All right. And I just dumped my beer on the table. Grab a
You
napkin.
fucking goofball.
Grab a napkin.
I got it.
You goof.
I just dumped my sunset all over the place.
Oh, now nobody gets a sunset.
And I didn't even grab the napkin when he handed it to me. All right, cool. Here, hold that. All right. Ben, before we clean up, I don't know why we're cleaning up the table. Fuck, the main camera's on us. We already showed we fucked up.
Yeah.
All right.
So we're including their home brews with everything that we've had here at this point in time.
This is exciting.
Right. So we got what? A 3
I just
pound
did
head.
it again. I just knocked over that cup.
The Ouroboros.
And then
And
the snow snake.
The
Snow Snake. Number one beer of the night. Ben, grab your beer and move it up one spot like it's chess.
Oh boy. Okay.
Oh, interesting.
Snow Snake is moved up one spot.
Holy dog shit, Uncle Dan.
Interesting.
Move your beer up one spot.
My number one beer.
Number one beer. 3 pound candy moves up one spot.
Oh man, I love the fucking boner reactions on this.
It comes down to Tony. My number one beer of the night.
Tony,
A beer that blew me.
Tony.
A beer that blew me away. Number one. Number uno. Snow Snake moves up one spot.
Nice.
The beer of the night is Uncle Dan's Snow Snake.
The Snow Snake is really good.
The best part, it's not even a fucking beer.
It's a cider.
Right.
It's an imperial cider.
I've never had anything like it.
I don't even know what that means.
It blew me away. I honestly think it was something I've never had before. And if you're Sloop, you're listening, you need to hire this guy to make your ciders. It's good. It's really fucking good.
I want to give my dad a bottle for Christmas.
I'm dead serious. Like, if I honestly think, this is just my opinion. You heard it earlier in the episode. I honestly think Dan's beers are a great crossover for wine drinkers to beer lovers. I think they have a very wine taste, but it carries over to a beer lover, and I think it makes beer people like wine, and it makes wine people like beer. That's my personal view, and I think it was Snow Snake was fantastic.
I think we share that sentiment as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just based on these two.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you described it on the actual bottle and then made it like what it was worth, and then when we drank it, no joke, this was exactly what you desired.
And we haven't had any ciders on the show before.
Yeah.
Desired.
Yeah. I really
No joke.
It was
No
really
joke.
good. It was really, really. I'm just being dead honest. It was really good. Number two of the night. Ben, what's your number two?
I go what Josh is.
3 pounds of candy. Now, you
Can,
cannot
3
vote.
pound
You
cans.
cannot vote 3 pound of candy again. What is
Right.
your number two?
Well, I was going to vote.
If that now Snow Snake's gone, what is your number two?
So Snow Snake
Do you want
is
me to-
not number two.
Would you like me to go next?
Yeah, okay, sure.
Roll.
My number two of the night. Number two is Confliction. Number two, Sloop. Conflection.
The pussy drink?
The pussy beer.
Yeah.
That's a pussy beer, bro. That beer
Yeah.
tastes like pussy.
Yeah, send it.
Your number
yeah.
That's number two.
number two is Confliction.
Yeah.
That is
Nope.
it. Number two of the beer of the night is Confliction. I just dented the can. It's dented. It is what it is. All right.
Okay.
I'll start because we'll go in order. My number three beer of the night, and this is once again
Uh-oh.
not kissing that. All right, so I'm gonna go through the line. Aeronaut did not enjoy. Nightmare I did like. UPS
Nightmare was good.
The UPS till the wheels fall off was good, but I feel like I've had that flavor before. It didn't blow me away.
Yeah.
I've had it before.
Yeah.
Sugar Daddy, I did not like it all.
At all.
Blue Shell was good. I enjoyed Blue Shell. My Sunset, once again, a blood orange beer. I had better blood orange beers.
Right.
Didn't get as much strawberry. Laboratory Waves was a good beer,
Yeah.
but I've had it before. Super Soft IPA. I think a great crossover to people if they're brand new to the beer game. I think it's
Yeah,
a beer
you're
that I
right.
think if you're brand new, I think this is something you should have.
Yes.
With that being said, my number two beer of the night is 3 pounds of candy.
Yeah.
That's my number three.
I absolutely. That was my number 1 beer, so I will make that at least my number 3 beer.
Well, you can't vote it again.
Oh, fuck me. Really?
Yep. Sorry. That's the rules.
What the balls.
So what would your number 2 be?
Hey.
You got Laboratory,
Sorry.
Sunset, Super
You
Soft,
can vote
Blue
for that
Shell,
weekend for
Super Daddy, UPS
know what?
beer,
I think
Nightmare.
I think because okay. Yeah, I like Nightmare. That was good. I think the whole concept of Super Soft, since I can't vote for what I think the whole concept of it, I will vote
Super
for it.
Soft is in the running for number 3. It comes down to
a great gateway beer.
It is a great gateway beer. If you're someone who's brand new to the beer scene and you want to cross over from domestic to craft, Super Soft is your way to go.
Yeah.
Super Soft gets number 3.
Wow.
Ben moves it forward. Number 1 beer of the night is Snow Snake.
Snow Snake.
It is a homebrew. Homebrew wins the night here.
That's interesting.
First homebrew.
The first homebrew to win our show.
How about that?
is Uncle Dan's
I'm
Now known as
big fucking humble, boys.
victory speech.
Jesus.
Uncle Dan, give us your victory speech.
I think he's now known as
My
Big
dick is
Daddy.
hard. My dick is hard right now.
Big Dick.
I love
Daddy.
Ann Kim. Therefore, this is an accomplishment on beer podcast.
All right, let him do his speech, not you, buddy.
No, dude. Like, honestly, it feels good. It makes me warm and fuzzy and tingly on the inside. But if we're gonna be real, all boners and porn stars and double anal aside, no, it pumps me up. I'm really happy you guys enjoyed it. A lot of people here in New York have enjoyed it. We've all been enjoying it. And it's been a craft that I have super been fucking into, to the point where when you guys finally get here, you're going to see the micro farm that I'm starting just for making wines and ciders.
I
And
honestly,
hopefully,
Dan, honestly, I'm just going to be completely honest with you. If a brewery does not snatch you up to at least make their cider game, they're crazy.
Agreed.
Because your cider game is fucking on point. I honestly think you have a pathway. If I would, just me personally, if I was someone who was like, I'm going to make beer and I'm going to enter it into contests, or I'm going to enter it into a festival, or I'm going to enter into a something that was going on, I would take your beers and take them to wineries.
Yeah.
I would say, if you like wine, you should try your beers, because I think you're a great gateway to have wineries try your beer.
Well, at least the Ourobuso. The Ourobuso definitely is there.
Yeah,
The
Ouroboros
Ouroboros
blue. Yeah.
Whatever. I can't fucking read, man.
The Ouroboros takes your beer and it takes the wine. Like, here's the way I would do it. I would take your Ouroboros and say, try this. If you're a wine drinker, try this. And they'd be like, oh my God, it tastes like wine, but it's so crushable and you can chug it. And it doesn't have that we have to only take sips at a time. And then I would hit them with the Snow Snake, where it looks like fucking snake venom. And they'd be like, holy shit, this stuff is fucking delicious.
The Snow Snake is the shit.
Snow Snake is fucking delicious.
That was awesome.
Now,
Well,
I know.
if I may.
Go ahead.
No, just real quick. Technically, what you guys drank while they were ciders, they're also wines.
Yeah,
They're apple wines.
Yeah, listening to the Almost 40 podcast where you gave a huge speech about apples and everyone got up from the table and walked away. I listened. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, me too.
You are super invested into your craft. You're super invested not only into your reptiles, but you're into your craft of ciders. And I think it shows true through your brewery. And I think you have enough skill. Giving on a bigger scale, you can make this cider and it would be delicious. That's just my opinion.
Yeah. I think Snow Snake is a complete winner.
Yeah.
I think it appeals to all sorts of different tastes.
Yes. Now, I know our first, realistically, if you had to give another beer a run for top 4.
So like an honorable mention.
Now, realistically,
not a bad thing about
3
that
pounds of cans was runner up for my number 3, your number what?
That was my number 1.
Your number 1 and your number
2? That was your number 2.
That was your number 2.
That would be like 2, yeah.
Josh, your sour is fucking that apricot sour is fucking unbelievable.
You could give me the phone really quick.
You totally taste the apricot.
No joke.
It comes through.
Realistically, if I had to break down this episode, I would take Aeronaut, I would take Sugar Daddy, and I would throw them away. I would push the rest up as a fucking amazing beers that you guys sent us. But honestly, besides the Sloop and and I'm not saying this because that's who's on camera. The ciders and your sours and Sloop, I would go back to all day long. Now,
Agreed.
I am excited to try more Nightmare, and I am excited to try more Monkish.
Yeah.
And I've
more
had,
industrial arts. We got the Impact Wrench.
we already had Industrial Arts, so we did that on a previous episode. That was spoiler alert. That was part of our top 3.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
and ironically enough,
That was the triple.
when
triple, yes.
I
That
was
was
going through
fucking
Instagram, Dan the Viking.
All right.
Well, I actually
Oh, boy.
ended up seeing the ABV on that.
Did that win?
Yeah, and I'm like, I think it might have.
All right, so this
It might have.
is already
believe it
going to
or
air.
not, but
this is already
I was
going
just
to
like,
air.
I saw him like,
This is already going to air for us later on. But honestly, Industrial Arts won beer of the night for us.
Yeah.
I'm dead serious. Industrial Impact Wrench
That was fucking amazing.
unbelievable. That was a great beer.
that was ridiculous.
So Dan,
Right now.
Harrison, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Dan?
We need more industrial arts in Pennsylvania.
I'm here.
I agree.
You know,
Yeah.
you need to. I don't know. Do whatever you got to do, man.
Josh, what brewery do you work for in New York?
I worked for Keegan's before this whole fucking bullshit happened, but you know.
It's honestly 3 pounds. We just re-poured 3 pounds of candy. This is what we're drinking
Bingo.
right now. It was a great fucking beer. Like, this lineup was stacked. Besides minus 2 beers, this lineup for us was very, very tough to paper. Josh literally, when he sent us this beers, was this
Hi, Aunt Kim.
was this just picked by you, Josh? Was this lineup picked by you minus the 2 from Uncle Dan?
The other Uncle Dan sent his 2 ciders.
Yes.
Mr. Byers sent the Impact Wrench, the Monkish, and what else did you send? That was the only ones.
I sent the Equilibrium.
Oh right, the
and-
Equilibrium.
Equilibrium, Monkish, and
Your Impact Wrench.
that was. Oh, yeah, you're right. I forgot about that because they drank that last week.
Yeah.
Right.
So you guys literally sent us. You guys literally sent us your top tier like beers that you like in your area. So I honestly think the reason, like, for you guys to be ranked that high is super impressive.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, seriously, from Pennsylvania, drinking the beers we have, the 3 beers you sent us, like, that are homebrew, are fucking phenomenal. Sloop is phenomenal. Nightmare, we have a whole Nightmare episode coming up that we have.
Right.
Like, a guy on our podcast went and bought original artwork from Nightmare. Like, we are a fan of Nightmare Brewing. Like, we did research
Dude,
on
the
them.
artwork is sick.
Yeah,
Straight death metal.
Their art's
we are
awesome.
a fan of Nightmare on this episode. We've had Barrier before. We've had Monkish. I would have Clemson again. I almost peeled the beer all over the place.
Yeah.
Laboratory Waves we never had, but I would definitely have them again. Now this is not a disrespect for you, and we're very, very respectful of what you've sent us, but the Triple Daddy and the Aeronaut did not do it for me personally.
You know, and that could have been possibly our lineup. We had ciders, we had sours.
Between 3 people, we drank 12 beers.
Yeah, I mean, so
I gotta pee.
I think, you know what? I think those 2 beers are at least worth trying again. Just
Yeah, definitely.
to
to revisit everything.
Yeah.
I mean, because like
Right.
again, like we tried all the home brews, we tried all these IPAs, and
Right.
then we tried the triples and all that then too.
Yeah.
Because I know for a fact that like when I do when I did the Equilibrium triple, I'm like, wow, this does not taste the way it should.
exactly.
And I'm like, you know what? Like maybe if it was like placed in the forefront, oh my god, you would taste a lot more flavor versus everything else. So it really does matter overall with like the taste and all. So
Yeah, I agree. Hey, I got a question for you guys. One thing that I noticed with a bunch of friends of mine, we started doing all this crazy online live stuff where we just kind of hang out online. We'll drink beer, or fucking some people are cleaning their houses. Other people are just doing random stuff. Have you guys noticed that stuff in your area, or what are you guys doing to stay pretty much fucking sane during all this nonsense?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I can tell you right
Video
off.
games, exercise.
What?
I said video games and exercise.
Yeah, dude. Video games, taking care of the reptiles, some exercise. I won't lie, I've been there. I got a huge order of fucking plants, trees, and shrubs showing up at my house tomorrow. So I got to take care of that.
Physical activity.
Man, you're a fucking horticulturist, really.
He's a herpetologist.
Herpetologist, and too.
Herpetologist and horticulturist. I'm a budding.
Okay, all right.
Horticulturist.
Dan, I think we could have some really good conversations.
Man.
I think we could have some really good.
Are you sleeping over? What you're saying? Is what you're saying?
Man, we're
Are you
you know
coming to New
what?
York sleeping over?
I will certainly say this, guys. We're gonna fucking rage all night, and you're gonna be like, "Holy fucko!" We're gonna rock and roll, and we're gonna have a good time
Honestly,
overall.
time is it?
I think you guys are going to be saying "Holy fucko."
Your butthole is not gonna have fun.
Your balls not gonna have any fun from Josh.
Listen, I live personally in an area that was the #1 drinking capital of America at one point in time, and we have the population of nobody. We have more in Monty City, Pennsylvania. We had more bars than we had residents to bars. Schuylkill County, Pennsylvania dominated. We are the dominating capital of drinking in Pennsylvania, in the country at one point in time.
Bars and churches.
Bars and churches. That's all we do is we mine coal and drink beer. That's what we do. So
And then you'll meet Josh, Dan, and Dan, and you'll understand that it doesn't matter.
Our area has the oldest working brewery in American history. Yingling beer is from our backyard.
Yeah, well, we got
real quick, I know you guys kind of talked over each other. Do you guys know of Yingling in your area?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think of it? Be honest.
It was the hipster beer.
Okay.
What Yingling though? What Yingling specifically?
What Yingling have you tried?
Is there more?
It's a little bit.
Regular.
The lager?
Yeah, traditional lager.
All right.
The
Lager. That was the flagship forever.
Black and tan.
Have you ever had Black and Tan?
That's
So
the
you've
shot.
had young
That's the shot.
lager and Black and Tan. Have you ever tried their Chesterfield Ale?
That's good.
I have.
That's my favorite beer by them.
Yeah, I've had. I think it was only those three: the Black and Tan, Chesterfield Ale, and the regular lager. I don't hate on it. It to me, it's like beer pong beer out here.
Yeah, 100%. Now, for us, that's a domestic. So in our area, Yingling is not Yingling is not provided worldwide. So technically, it is a craft beer. So not only is it America's oldest brewery, it's America's oldest craft brewery. So it's like the godfather of craft beer because it doesn't make enough to go across the country. So we definitely give it that respect. For me personally,
That's mine.
and I do give it that.
Totally.
Now, realistically, I mean, I know Josh works for a brewery, and you're a reptile guy who makes ciders. Like, craft beer has to start somewhere, whether it's a home brewer and then works their way into a major company.
Oh, definitely.
But you have to start somewhere, and I respect. Like, I think honestly, having 3 homebrew breweries and then a lineup of canned beers from somebody else is a great thing. Because our craft brew run the beer of the night, I think that's something to a testament to. Like, you have to start somewhere.
I think it would be great to get more home brews in here on this.
I would 100% welcome more home brews on this episode.
I love to do a homebrew episode in general.
Yeah,
I think probably between the 3 of us, we know enough home brewers that we can pull
Yeah.
that shit off.
Well, we're doing. There's a
That's
thing.
a good idea.
There's a thing happening in our area called the Schuylkill County Brew
guys.
Fest.
And that's going to be moving in July.
Go ahead, Josh.
Hey guys.
My shit's about to fucking die. So we gotta we gotta get out of here so I can fucking get back to actual power and shit. Like my phone's about to fucking. I'm at 1%.
All right.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, Josh.
Listen, I appreciate you guys coming in.
Yeah, thank
I'll let
you
you
guys.
go right now. Thank you guys all so much, and we'll see you guys soon in New York.
Thank you guys for the beer. Love yous.
Of course.
Peace.
You guys are awesome. Great job.
Yeah, man.
All right, I hung up with them
Awesome.
because I don't want their phone to die.
Right. All right.
All right. So
that was great. That was fun.
School County Brew Fest, which is in our area.
Yeah.
Now, all these beers we had today were either provided. Not all of them are from the New York area, but this is all stuff like for us. Like if
That's
you go,
stuff you get up in New York. Not necessarily everything we can get here.
yes. So some places that
You can get Barrier.
Yes, Barrier can come from us. Nightmare you can get in Harrisburg.
You can get Equilibrium sometimes in Exeter.
Yeah.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Indeed.
So this is stuff that's provided in New York. So there's some breweries who will skip the state of Pennsylvania and just go straight to New York because they feel their beers will sell more there. Because Pennsylvania may not be the biggest craft scene, or they don't think it's the biggest craft scene.
It's not. Let's face it. I mean,
We do very well though.
we do very well, but we still have that population that's like, oh, craft beer fucking sucks.
Yes.
Like, give me a Coors Light. Like,
Now,
Jesus.
I'll
drink 400 Coors Lights before I drink one craft beer.
Exactly.
Like, what?
Now,
Dude.
I want to be completely candid with this. I know we wrote down. Sorry, I have a beer burp.
Doorknob.
We wrote down all of our scores on a piece of paper and our
yes.
ABVs.
Are we going to reveal them?
I think so.
We are. We're going to go through our ABVs.
I think we need to do our ABVs.
We're going to take a quick. We're going to do what they do. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to stop the cameras,
Hallelujah.
and we're gonna tally up our scores.
I need to get some makeup on.
But I really need to stress this. I know when we title an episode, we title it to how many beers we had by a certain brewery. And I know it's very easy to sway your judgment to the episode that it's titled from. For the people who sit at this table, they don't know what I'm going to title the episode.
We should do it. It's just beer.
It's just beers. That's exactly what I thought.
But
It's
I
just
know,
beer
I know
special.
that
It's just
And
beers.
It's just beer special. But we had the It's Just Beer podcast guys on it, and the guy from Sloop, and It's Just Beer 1 would sleep with number 2 and number 3, and we left a guy from the show out as number 4. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want us to come off as incredible, because I don't want us to think that we're just voting by what was on the camera. I'm legit.
yeah, but we have it written down.
Yeah, I'm a legit saying from our scores.
Yeah.
They were the beers that impressed us.
Yeah, it's all written down. I think maybe subconsciously you knew that this could possibly happen.
I didn't try these beers.
No, I know, but that this contradiction could occur.
I've had Barrier. I liked
So-
it. I was super excited for Nightmare, and I enjoyed it. Clemenson,
Right.
I enjoy Blood Orange beers was a number
No.
5 for me, and Strawberry is something that should be a 5% beer for me.
Yeah. No. So what I'm saying is, we're talking about integrity of the show, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. So this is the first time I've ever seen paper and pens
I think it's something we should adapt.
put down on the show,
Yeah.
where we actually write down what our scores are. I mean, of course, you know, the ABV is that's a whole different beast.
I don't think we'll do that
Right.
again.
Well, we could. I mean, maybe not for the whole show.
Every once in a while.
Yeah,
Maybe.
but maybe for like a 3 beer shot. I think it's fun.
It's not terrible.
yeah.
It's not terrible. It's like
Hey, the guys from New
testing
York
our
are onto
metal.
something,
Testing
you know?
our metal overall. It's not.
I think if people want to play the ABV game, they should check out It's Just Beer podcast.
Yeah.
I agree for that.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, folks. Let's just say this.
Let's take
Tony is the one that steals gimmicks overall with.
No, I think we
And
have
didn't know that they were
podcasts.
calling
And
it.
I get that.
I think we have our thing and they have their thing, and we shouldn't cross.
No, well, we're going to be upfront. This is the reason why we're doing this. So we're going to be upfront. It's not our thing. We like to tell you, like, just have a whole bunch of beers. We'll tell you it, and then go from there. That's our thing.
That beer tastes like pussy. Is all I'm saying.
The other guys.
I wouldn't know. I've been in
we're
quarantine
guessing
for
the
14
ABV
days.
game. Like, what's the ABV with this? I thought, like, and in a way, we really had a great potential overall with what we had in between.
I actually I like not checking the Untapped right off the bat.
Yeah,
I do too.
It's not. It's not terrible.
It actually keeps you more honest.
All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna go through Untapped. We're gonna get our ABVs. We're gonna come back, and here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna give an honest rundown of every beer we had from Untapped. Give all their descriptions, and then go from there. I know this is a very long episode.
Super
We're 3
long.
hours
But
and
so
30
worth
minutes.
it though.
We're 3 hours and 30 minutes in, so if you listen to the whole thing, good for you. But we
Yeah.
had a lot of collaboration effort in here. So
It's a lot of commutes.
No, we should put like a merch fucking like
plug.
yeah, like an Easter egg, like a
It's
merch
fucking
Easter
this,
egg.
like-
It's Easter, right?
Yeah.
Like
So-
20% off. Like
so-
say
New
York.
You write down New York. You like that?
I like that.
All right. So New York. If you write down New York when this episode comes out, I'm going to write this down. So New York gets you 20% off this sale. So if you go back, actually, no, not New York. If you write down it's just beer,
It's just beer. Yeah, I like that even better.
you get 20% off your order on our merch page. So if you
So-
go and write it's just beer, you get 20% off already the low prices on our merch store. We'll be right back. Stop the camera. We'll be right back. That means get up.
No, I get it.
All right. We'll be
Calm
right
down. I got it.
We'll be right back. We're going to go and tally up all of our ABVs, and we're going to come back and not just give you the ABVs, but we're going to give you the full description of the breweries we had today. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. So Ben added up his 3 totals. I added up my 3 totals. So what we did is we added up the last 3 beer, the highest 3 scores we had, and that was it.
Tony, we're just to give the audience a reminder, we're doing our total difference off of the ABV from all the beers that we drank.
Yeah.
The
Yes.
canned beers.
And
Not
then-
the home brews, but the canned beers.
The canned beers, and then we took
Right.
our worst 3 scores, and we went from there. Did you fart?
Oh man, it's fucking bad.
Yikes.
You
It is fucking bad.
You fucking scumbag.
Oh, well, here we go.
Don't fucking throw it this way, you dirtball. I'll puke. I had enough beers in me.
Yeah.
All right, so just to go through, Snowflake. Snow Snake was a I gave that a 4.5, a 4.25. We already went through all that.
Yeah.
Blood Eagle. Blood Eagle was by Nightmare Brewing Company, right?
Yeah.
So Nightmare Brewing Company Blood Eagle was a 7.5.
I went 8.5.
And I went an 8.2.
We're not going to go through all we had because that would take forever.
And I think we talked about that also like during the
I
show.
think we run it down really quick.
No,
Yeah.
But
we'll
whatever.
We'll be here forever. So Nightmare, I don't want to be here. We already have a long enough episode.
I'll tell you what, my
Yeah, we'll just do that. What was your 3 worst scores added up?
my worst score was the Cirrocumulus, whatever the right there. What is that? The Galaxy. I can't remember.
Aeronaut.
The Aeronaut.
Yeah.
That was a 1.9. I was 1.9 away from that. And then I was 1.8 away from Blue Shell
Okay.
and 1.8 away from My Town.
Okay. Ben, what was your 3 worst?
My worst score, I'm going to go with 1 through 3. Confliction was, I guess, a 6.54. I don't know why I did that.
So many beers we
It was
had.
like 4.8, so like it was a 1.74. And then I did, no, actually the worst was Blue Shell. It was a 10%. I guessed 8 with a 2% overall. And then I did Blood Eagle. That was, I guess, 8.5. It was I guess it was a 9.5 or
7.5.
7.5.
7.5.
All right.
So I got 1% off of that.
So my worst 3 were Confliction. It was a 4.8. I guess a 7. So I got a 4.2. Blue Shell. I guess 7. It was a 10. I got a 3. And My Town, which was an 8, I guess a 4.5, which leaves me at a 5.8, which was my 3 added up. My 3 added up, divided by 8, or I guess right. Yeah, so
Well, yeah, you were at 5.8 whatever 7.5 or 5.8.
5.85.
5.85. I was at 5.5, and Ben had a 4.74. The fucking professor, yet again.
Ben wins.
Ben wins.
I'm going to be honest. I'm hammered.
Fuck yeah.
So I don't know if we were right on any of them.
I think everybody wins on this fucking aspect of it. I think so. I'm like, oh man, we got some great beer. Like, regardless of like percentages,
Empty.
like beer wise,
Empty.
no joke. Like,
empty.
Oh boy.
This was
beer.
This is a very
empty.
This is a very solid lineup.
I bet you there's beer in those.
Empty.
Oh really?
Empty.
Oh no.
A hair.
I'm good on
Pussy
that.
beer's empty.
I'm good on the hair.
I don't want to touch the air on that.
No.
Empty.
That was good, man. I like that beer.
Empty.
But man, we practically fucking cleaned it out. But regardless, wise, these were great beers.
These are
I needed these beers after this week for doing all the fucking work I did. So
yeah. Ben
good
has
job.
A new house.
It's just beer podcast overall.
New house. New face.
Dog shit. Awesome.
We're all hammered.
Great job, guys.
Yeah.
Great job.
This might be one of the most intoxicated I've ever been on an episode. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, fucking right.
There was a
man.
lot of heavy hitters there.
Ooh, baby.
Like big time.
It's Just Beer Podcast. Thank you guys so much for not only providing the beer, but calling in, talking to us. Harrison from Sloop. We had a great time. I don't
Thanks,
know.
Harrison.
I don't know if we played your game right, but regardless if we did it right, we have a list full of porn stars that we're going to look up tonight.
Yeah. And we had fun.
I think we're going to win overall. Either way.
And hopefully you guys all had fun listening.
Yeah, man. I hope you guys check out It's Just Beer Podcast. This is our collaboration episode. We're going to name this It's Just Beer Podcast collaboration.
Well, we were going to go like the Kraken bread. No. No.
Oh, sorry.
It's Kraken bread.
I don't even know what's fucking in my glass right now.
But anyhow, I was just gonna like hint our other episodes that we're gonna do.
It's okay.
So we're gonna have a ridiculous Hudson Valley episode. I actually dug out some really old sours from my archive.
We're drinking old beers.
Yeah. So in other words, you're gonna be fucking blown away by these old beers then too. So
hopefully none of those sours were cellared with the hemorrhoid cream and suppositories.
No, they're not. Don't worry.
Right.
No, they were all refrigerated.
I'm yawning like crazy.
But other than that, like Bangin beers, we're gonna do a Hudson Valley episode. We're gonna fucking rock and roll with it. With like
we have a Hudson Valley coming up. We have a Nightmare beer episode coming up. We have hopefully
night.
Yeah, tomorrow night we'll be live,
Big
but that'll
time.
be already passed. Hopefully the breweries work out, so we'll have some breweries lined up.
yes,
Hopefully this COVID-19 coronavirus passes
fucking
over.
bleaches out of our existence.
Man, I'm hammered.
hammered.
I'm sleepy.
Yeah.
All right, well, you guys can hang out for a little bit here. Obviously, you're not driving home drunk.
No,
Man, great episode. Fucking great beers.
loved
Thank you
everything
guys for
that we
listening.
got.
Thank you guys for watching.
Hey, it's just beer podcast. Great job with your lineup. I feel like dog shit because you stacked your deck really high with
They
like
did.
12 beers versus my 6. I'm like
Plus 3
aw,
homebrews.
man,
Three
yeah.
homebrews, too,
And
in
even
there.
3 homebrews.
Which
yeah.
a homebrew won beer of the
Listen,
episode.
and 3 pounds canned was not too far behind.
No.
That was ranked. Your number.
That was my number one.
Your number one. Your number
but
2.
that's that's a style that I really enjoy.
Yeah, and you're
So-
my number 3. So technically, it could have been easily a top 3 beer, but by
Yeah.
art rules, once it's voted, it can't be voted again.
It was a stellar sour, to be quite honest.
100%.
A sour IPA.
Again,
Yeah.
like tastes like a sweet tart, fucking apricot afterwards.
And the pussy beer by Sloop. If you want a beer that tastes like pussy, man, come.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Get your
Solid beer.
Lick your lips.
Yeah.
Man,
No
if,
joke.
If you never,
If you've never tasted a sour or
our pussy,
Or a
it's a
pussy.
sour pussy beer.
Whoa!
Dude, that's a reason
Just
why.
drink
it's-
it. Just find
it's
it
the
and drink it.
It's the
all right?
World Beer Cup Gold Award American style sour beer. When those judges drank it, they're like, "Yo,"
Girls and guys.
they're like, "Don't say anything." But this beer tastes like pussy. This should be a winner.
Yeah.
No,
It's like,
they're
yeah, we're going with
like
this.
no fruit flavor, a little bit of sour.
Does it ever taste like pussy? And they're like,
Yes,
it does.
it does.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie.
Give them the ribbon.
And I'm not gonna lie when I say this. And too, like, can you imagine like if there was like female judges, like they wrapped them up in burlap sacks, and they just fucking like wired them
I
like
couldn't pick it up.
across the way. Man, you're getting high off the can, man. Holy fuck!
I feel like
I wouldn't get that bad.
I feel like
I get bad with cans, but not that bad.
I think we just like spawned another like podcast.
Yeah, it's just pussy.
It's just Sense Podcast.
It's just pussy. No,
It's
check
just
out
Pussy Podcast.
It's Just Beer.
It's just deluxe.
Dude, we absolutely love those dudes from It's Just Beer podcast. Do they call
We didn't meet up with them,
Yeah,
but
they
like
call
after
in.
all
You
the
kinda
encounters, man.
You
They
met
have a
up with
great
them,
show.
You
I
met up with them at
know,
Hudson
yeah.
Valley.
But I'm just saying though, like all of us, all together. Like
we
meeting
haven't.
up.
We haven't sat
overall.
down at a table and talked yet, but that's
But it's
coming.
coming. It's
my
coming very
God.
soon.
Yeah,
That's gonna be fun.
we're gonna spend the night. We're gonna spend the weekend, and we're just gonna explore.
We're gonna fucking rage, explore, do what we gotta do. We're gonna.
I'll tell you
we're
what.
gonna have a good time.
After this episode's over, I want to try more from Sloop.
Yes.
I want to try
Yes.
more from Nightmare.
Yes.
I want more from Monk.
Monkish.
I mean, Equilibrium is fucking fantastic. We've already established that.
I think they're gonna greet us with open arms, especially what we want to do. Like we're gonna bring the whole group.
Barrier has been fantastic.
I would love to go to their brewery too, especially after that one.
I haven't had a barrier that
You haven't liked.
correct.
What was Laboratory Waves by?
That was
Equilibrium.
Equilibrium.
Arrow. Yeah, Arrow.
The air.
You goof.
I feel like.
Thank you. I can't push the button. my M Town was good, but I've had better blood orange and strawberry.
Yes. Clemson Brewery.
It was good.
The
Clemson was
Brewery.
good,
Yeah.
and Clemson was really good. It just,
Hey, we're giving honest opinions.
it was
how
it
we
was
feel
a heavy,
about it.
It was
you
a
know
heavy
what I mean?
lineup, and we're not sober, so that helps. We're gonna wrap up here. Here's some Faith in Exile. That will wrap it up for It's Just Beer podcast
Yes.
collaboration. Here's Bangin Beer
Cracking
podcast.
bread. Fuck yeah.
Thank you, Ben. Here's Faith in Exile. What a oh my god. Dude, I can't believe that beer tasted like pussy.